And welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's Friday night. It's Bulldogs football, and it's homecoming. The Bulldogs are playing the Pittsburgh Pirates tonight. We're looking forward to a great game. And right now, we're going to go right over to the Coaches Show with Ty Taylor.
Three 3-0, Coach. The Bulldogs are making a path, I want to say, to the state, but one game at a time. And, you know, this was a tough game, and I have to go ahead and say this. I'm a homer. These are my Bulldogs no matter what. And every time we go to the Red River District, the officiating is awful. You got to see it hands-on, especially the one in the end zone. I mean, tell us a little bit about that once we get into the story.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to make the officiating the story, but I mean, there were some calls for sure that we would like to have had back and like to have gone differently, and that, you know, of course, seemed to be different from what the official called, you know. And
you're so politically correct. Well, I just can't do it. I just got to come out and spit it out.
I know.
But well, you have a different seat sitting in than I am.
Well, and we told the guys, and I know this is an issue. This is an issue in Texas high school football.
It is
official shortage, which is why we're playing all of our sub-varsity games in one location. You know, so we got 3, sometimes potentially 4 games at one site. That's rough on coaches, on officials, and everybody, and we have to do that because we have an official shortage. And so that's again, Friday night highlighted that issue even more so for us, is that we need people to be officials. And, you know, the thing that's scary is people understand or see firsthand kind of what those guys go through, and what they have to deal with from coaches and fans and players, and that's a tough thing to get into. So it's definitely highlighted an issue that we have in our game that really detracts from the things that the kids are doing on the field. And so, I mean, we saw that the other night, and so it was that was something we knew was going to probably be an issue, just because we just kind of knew, you know, you can look at crews and things like that and sort of know what's going to go on. And we talked to our guys going into the week and said, hey, it's probably not going to be great officiating. And we just have to embrace that and understand that's going to be the case, and not get caught up in that and just go play our game. Let me handle the officials, let the coaches handle that kind of stuff. You guys just got to go play. And I think for the most part, our guys did a really good job of doing that, of not letting the calls or a blown call or a missed call or whatever impact them and get them out of rhythm too much. And I think our coaches did a great job of handling that as well for the most part.
On the way to the third victory of the season, and you know, no game we've been in has been an easy game. We've had tough teams all the way through, and you know, Pittsburgh's down this year, but those Pirates, they're going to fight to the brutal end as well.
Yeah. We, we're Coach Carson and I, and this is our running backs coach and recruiting coordinator, Coach Trey Carson. He's joined us today, and we'll get a chance to kind of talk to him and share what he's been doing with our running backs. But you know, he and I. He coached at L-League for a couple of years, and then Coach Kimball, you know, defense coordinator, was on the show last week. You know, we all are very familiar with Pittsburgh from them coaching against them at Liberialo, and myself coaching against them at Pittsburgh, and so at Pleasant Grove, excuse me. And so we know what kind of program they have, and Coach Abram does a really good job. He coaches hard. His coaches coach hard, and their kids are always tough and get after it. And you know, they're kind of going through the growing pains of working through a new.
He's an extremely sharp young man.
Yeah,
student, yeah. Especially student if he's going to the Air Force Academy.
Yep, yeah, for sure.
Coach, overall, other than the penalties, the Bulldogs seem to shine on offense and defense all week. If you would have done something differently, what would it have been?
Well, so again, like I do feel like we came out a little flat, and we talked about that before the game, on Thursday. So we meet every Thursday as a team, and we kind of go over the plan for the next day and talk about some things, potential issues, because we try to be as proactive as we can and not reactive. And so we talked about officiating, and we talked about how, in our game in football, you talk about different types of games, and sometimes we call it, there's games known as trap games. And we felt like this was a perfect trap game because the first 2 games of the year, everybody had been talking about those 2 games since we set the schedule in February. The first one because of where it was going to be played in Melissa, and the second one because of who we were playing in Newton. And no one was talking about DeKalb, and that's not a slight against DeKalb. It's just those first 2 games had got so much attention that this one was not kind of lost in the shuffle a little bit. And so, but what we had is. Yeah, he is. But I'll let Coach Carson talk.
It was fun.
Well, the Lord takes care of Bulldogs, because now you've landed in our lap, and we love every bit of it. Let's talk about, you're the running back coach also.
Yes, sir.
But let's talk about our little tailback. He's doing some wild and crazy things in Jefferson. And Cambo is the man.
Yeah. He's doing a great job. Right now, we're just trying to home in on the little details, the little things, right? Because he holds himself to a high standard, and I like that. And I'm going to hold him to an even higher standard. So the thing is, you guys see him, ripping off these big runs and doing this thing, but there's always little things that we can always work on to continue to get better. So,
Coach, another area that he works hard in is his academics.
Yes, sir.
We've had so many kids from Jefferson have the opportunity to go to college and do things that they just did not have the grades and could not sustain once they got into college. Let's talk a little bit about that aspect of him, and talk a little bit about how hard he works in practice and what he does on the field that you think is phenomenal, and things where there's some room there to work on and change.
As far as academics, you're a student athlete, student first, so he takes his academics very serious, and that's a credit to his parents. They instill that in him.
Miss Nikki's been on him, from word go.
Exactly. So that's a big credit to her. And as far as on the field in practice, he's a perfect kid, right? He's going to do whatever you tell him to do. He's going to work hard at it, and he's going to hold himself to a high standard. So that's the only thing you can ask out of a kid, like that. He wants to be good. He's going to push himself, and he's a great leader, right? So when you have a kid that's probably the best player on your team, and he's the perfect kid, is not going to get in trouble. He's going to do well in the school. Like, it makes your job almost easy, and it sets the standard for the kids under him, right? So all the other kids that are wanting to be a Division I player or want to be the best player on the team or whatever, they see a role model and they can follow in his footsteps easily. So,
Coach, one of the things he does, not only leading, on the offensive side, when he's off the field, if he's not on the field, he is getting involved in what the guys that are on the field are doing.
Mm-hmm. And that's part of the culture. We want to speak positivity, and we want to be. I tell those guys, like, if you're not in the game, you want to be the biggest cheerleader, right? You want to be the biggest cheerleader. I don't want you sitting on the bench. Yeah, if you had a long run or a long series, you go get your water, you get your rest, but you're going to be right back up cheering those guys on. So that's part of the culture here.
So, coaches, he's had 3 games. And how many yards? How many touchdowns?
3 games. I think he's 61 carries, 639 yards, 9 touchdowns.
Wow. So he's averaging over 10 yards a carry.
Yes, sir.
That's phenomenal.
Yes, sir.
He doesn't get stopped often, but once he hits into the secondary,
yes, sir,
he's gone.
And that's the great thing about having such a big yards per carry is it leaves room to do other things on the offense, right? We don't have to hand him the ball 40 times for him to get 200 yards, and then you can't do anything else. So that's the thing about, I tell them, when you get in the secondary and you get on those guys and you make a miss, you got to go score touchdowns. Or one guy can never tackle you because, we're expecting you to make these plays, and he's expecting to make the play. So that's the standard.
Coach, you got a couple of other guys in the backfield. Turkey, I've known him as Turkey all my life. And a couple of other guys. We've had a couple of guys that are new to the program and new to tailbacks. Let's talk about them and how they're doing.
Man, the other guys are doing great. You know, like I said, they have a great role model in front of them to look at and watch him every day. And I tell them, like, don't wait your turn, right? Like, try to go be better than him right now. That's the only way you're going to get better. I learned that you're only as good as the room. He's a surf kid. He runs hard. He plays hard. And, you know, like I said, he's following behind Cam. So hopefully some of those traits can rub off on him, and then he'd learn how to, you know, flourish in a leadership role later on when we need him to.
Trey, you're also doing some things that are really good for the kids. I noticed you put out some highlights after the games on Friday night. And this is not only as supporting them in recruitment, but it lets the community that's not able to come to the game see what they're doing. And so how did you get involved in the media aspect?
It's one of those things where I went to a smaller school myself, right? So when I was in school, like I knew I wanted to be a college football player. I didn't want to wait on the coaches to make my tape, so I wanted to get my hands on the film myself and try to, you know, help promote myself, you know. So it was one of those things that I learned early. But like you said, I think it's good for the community because some people can't make it out to the game. Some people don't have time. In today's society, no one wants to sit there and watch a 3-hour game on their phone, right? They can look and see after the game. It's like a 5-minute video of the highlights, and, you know, it goes a long way, I think so.
Coach, one of these things we deal with every year. It's homecoming, and the kids are thinking about after homecoming game. But how do you keep these guys tuned in to what the task is at hand?
Yeah, that is a challenge, and I do think it's a good thing. I mean, homecoming is a big deal in Jefferson, and we have a lot going on, and it's all great stuff. But ultimately, we have homecoming because there's a football game. And they want to come and see. You got people from who I know we're hosting a couple of class reunions this weekend, and you have people coming back who haven't. You know, maybe this is the one game a year they get to come to, and so we want to make sure that we put a good product out on the field. But even for us, you know, we still have a lot of work to do. We got a lot of things we have to clean up. You know, before we can even think about, you know, our district and everything else, we got to get ourselves right and get ready to go. And you know, I shared the state rankings, you know, in several different polls, and we're still behind 2 people in our own district, and Dave Campbell's, and even another team in our district in you know, Padilla poll, which is a pretty respected poll in the state of Texas.
And you got Pigskin Preps that's got them.
Yeah,
they've got us number 15, I think.
Yeah. So it's like, guys, hey, we're not even close to arriving or being anywhere near where we think we should be, and so you know, and there's, again, watching the video, there's plenty of mistakes and things that we got to clean up and fix, and so it's not hard to find some areas and things that we need to grow in, and that's fine. I mean, we're still in September. If we're sitting around now and we're thinking, man, we're pretty good, then that's, you know, we're going to be peaking too early, and we still got a lot, especially on the defensive side of the ball. We got a lot of young kids in some key positions that are making some mistakes that a young kid would make, a 15-year-old kid is going to make. And so we got to continue to grow and develop and you know, stay hungry, and we will. But yeah, homecoming is always kind of a challenge because there are a lot of things going on kind of on the edges that we got to make sure we stay focused on the task at hand.
Coach, in districts, this week Atlanta will play Mount Vernon. Atlanta's, they're still a question mark. We don't know how good they really are. Yeah. The quarterback is, you know, Peyton is a great kid, and he can sling the ball downfield, but we don't know what else they have.
Right.
Liberty Idol plays Bullard. Liberty Idol's another team. Trey, you know, that's your home there, but we really don't know how good they are. They're playing some good teams, but we're not going to have a walk-through district.
Yeah.
Gladewater's playing Longview, Spring Hill. That'd give us a little bit more about Gladewater. They seem to be a little bit down this year. But Tatum banging heads with Newton last week. They're playing New London, you know, West Rusk. That's going to be a tough team.
Yeah.
Gladewater Sabine is at Art, and White Oak is at Queen City. I know White Oak's undefeated, but to be honest with you, they haven't really played anyone, but still, they're going to be hungry to prove to everyone. Our district is going to be tough. We got 3 teams in our district, maybe 4 that are just could do anything that needed to be done.
Well, I think as of right now, every team in our district has a winning record. I think there's a lot of 2-1 teams. I think that our district, at this point of the preseason with one game left, I think our district is doing better than what a lot of people outside of our, we knew our district was going to be really good and much improved with White Oak doing what they're doing and Sabine and Claywater but I think everybody outside of our district is starting to see that too, that we do have a really competitive district with a bunch of well-coached teams. And so it's going to be tough for sure.
Coach, anything else you want to talk about before we tee it off Friday night?
Well, I'm excited for the game, and I'm excited for people to come out and be at the game and come and watch us. And I think it's a great opportunity for our community to be together and for us to put on display the things we've been working on. And we're so appreciative of our community support, and that's been awesome. With the tailgate pregame. And
I was amazed how many people were there this week.
Yeah,
That was unreal.
We're anticipating that being even bigger this week with it being homecoming, and kind of once people figure out, okay, this is going on, this is available. We want the stadium to be the place to be. From Friday afternoon till 10 o'clock when the game's over, 9:30, and so it's starting to get that way, and again, there's some excitement and buzz around our program right now, and that's awesome, and we want to capitalize on that and just make sure everybody feels like they're a part of what's going on, because it takes a community, it takes an administration, it takes a student body, everybody doing that and pulling in the right direction for that to happen. So we're just excited about another opportunity and playing in front of our home fans, and looking forward to working to try to be 1-0 this week.
Coach, what time's the tailgating start?
The tailgate starts at 5. They'll start setting up at 4:30, and then it starts at 5, and then at 5:40 we'll do our Bulldog walk, where we pull up on the buses and walk to the locker room. So that'll start at 5:45 is when that happens.
3-0, quite a few to go. Let's go get number 4.
And we are back, ready for the Jefferson Bulldogs to take on the Pittsburg Pirates right here at Jerry Bennett Field, W.F. Lockett Stadium, right here in Jefferson, Texas. Ned, it's going to be a great game tonight.
Bulldogs coming in 3-0 on the season thus far. Pittsburgh, on the other hand, is 0-3. They played 2 big schools, but last week Grace Community squeaked one by them. I believe it was 16-15, and a loss for the Pirates.
Right. And just one thing to point out, Pittsburgh is a 4A Division II school. They have a larger student population, but we know the Bulldogs have the talent.
Well, Bulldogs definitely have the talent.
You've
got Cambo is coming in here with 600-plus yards on the season, and I don't know how many touchdowns. Tamias is throwing the ball like a professional. He's doing everything, hit every spot that's out there. So.
Last week against DeKalb, only 4 drops all night, and those were on well-covered plays. The defender literally knocked it away from him.
Receivers are doing their job, so Bulldogs ought to be able to handle this one, but you never know. We're not going to overlook these Pittsburgh Pirates. They've got a young man that's going to the Air Force Academy. Number 8, the tailback, is Jalen Holloway, and the quarterback, number 9, Cord Johnson. Both of those are some heck of
those
athletes.
Are big young men.
And their offensive line is big, Greg.
Yes. So the Bulldogs have their work cut out for them, but we know they can do it. Ranked number 10 in the state in 3A, and that's by maxpreps.com. The Bulldogs are coming in here off 3 wins last week against a tough DeKalb team. They got down 14-0. and came roaring back. It was tied at halftime, and the Bulldogs took over in the second half.
Well, they're not afraid to come back. They didn't get rattled. They just simply got out coached by the officials.
Yes, but the Bulldogs made their adjustments, and we are about to have 2024 Jefferson homecoming activities. And in just a moment, we are going to go down to the field where the homecoming court is going to be named. Classes are going to be recognized. And as I say, just the homecoming activities. Until then, we want to make sure and thank our sponsors. Our presenting sponsor is Brown Rig Insurance. We are sponsored in part by Riverside Bank of Jefferson, Edward Jones Investments, Maxim Eyes, Bulldog Bail Bonds, Porta-John, Patterson Pest Patrol, and Johnson Collision. Sponsors, we thank you very much. Oops, okay.
What you hear. Don't be fooled. Not all insurance policies are created equal. Purchase a cut rate policy online now and you may be in for an unpleasant surprise later. As an independent agent, I can offer benefits you can't get from any website. Expert advice and counseling, personal services, and a choice of coverage from quality carriers like Central Insurance. Contact us at Brown Rig Insurance Agency so we can bring more value to your coverage. Call 903-938-8888 or find us online, www.brownrigins.com. Financial advisor take the time to really listen to you? Is your financial strategy personalized to you and your family? Will your financial advisor be there as your life and financial situation change? When you work with Joey Romano, your Jefferson Edward Jones financial advisor, he focuses on what's important to you. You'll work together and use an established process to create a personalized financial strategy backed by the advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And you can partner long-term to help your strategy stay on track. Contact Joey Romano today at 903-665-9965. Did you see that touchdown? No, I guess I missed it. I really need to go get my eyes checked. I just don't know where to go. Go see Dr. Sheila Lane Bartels at Maxim Eyes. Their staff has the best customer service in East Texas. You walk in and see a bunch of friendly faces and the wide variety of frames they have, ranging from women's, men's, kids, and even designer frameware. They have everything you need. Plus, they have contacts and sunglasses. You will be seeing every touchdown after you see her. Call and make your eye appointment now with Dr. Sheila at 903-665-2020, located at 108 North Walnut, Jefferson, Texas.
Good evening, and welcome to Jefferson High School's 2024 Homecoming Celebration. And tonight, your 2024 Homecoming Court are freshman Duchess Jade Mallory. Jade is the daughter of Tamika Durden and Samario Mallory. She is the granddaughter of Dorothy Mallory and Mose Mallory. Jade is being escorted by Bryson Mosley, son of Constant Mosley. And Jade is a JHS cheerleader, plays volleyball and basketball for the Lady Bulldogs. After graduation, Jade plans to go to the University of Texas at Arlington and become a labor and delivery nurse. Again, freshman Duchess Jade Mallory. Our sophomore Duchess, Makina Washington. Makina is the daughter of Lakeisha Carr and Princeton Washington. She is the granddaughter of Cynthia Collins, Tina Carr, Terry Washington, and Carlos Smith. Makina has been escorted by Jermaine Hopkins Jr., son of Jermaine Hopkins Sr., and Crystal Johnson. Makina plays volleyball and basketball for the Lady Bulldogs. After graduation, Makina plans to attend college and become a nurse. Again, your sophomore Duchess Makina Washington. Our junior Duchess, Ava Phillips. Ava is the daughter of J.P. and Ruth Ann Phillips. She is the granddaughter of Larry and Sissy Phillips and Jimmy and Nancy Smith. Ava is being escorted by Hayden Ray, son of Cynthia Parrish. Ava plays varsity volleyball, basketball for the Lady Bulldogs, and is a member of HOSA, Student Council, DECA, and FCA. After graduation, Ava plans to attend ETBU and become an ultrasound tech. Again, your junior Duchess, Ava Phillips. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to meet the nominees for our 2024 Homecoming Queen. Our first nominees are Cortland Dowell. Cortland is the daughter of Latarsha Evans and Tristan Dowell. She is the granddaughter of Jewel and Chris Dowell and Mickey and Ernest Garrett. Cortland is being escorted by Devontae Marshall, son of Nicole Turner. Cortland is the captain of the varsity ladies Bulldogs volleyball team and is the historian for the National Honor Society. After graduation, Cortland plans to attend college and play volleyball and study business and marketing. Again, Cortland Dowell. Next, we have Elizabeth Nahara. Elizabeth is the daughter of Jesus and Lorinda Nahara. Elizabeth is being escorted by her brother Ezekiel Nahara. Elizabeth is a member of the varsity track team. She's also a member of NHS, NTHS, HOSA, and DECA. After graduation, Elizabeth plans to attend college to become a labor and delivery nurse. Again, Elizabeth Nahara. Next, we have Kinsley Powell. Kinsley is the daughter of Justin and Jamie Powell. She is the granddaughter of Phil and Gina Sterrett, and Bob Powell and Sarah Sullivan. Kinsley is being escorted by Aiden Cooner, son of Justin and Summer Cooner. Kinsley is the president of HOSA, vice president of the Student Council, a member of DECA, and is currently taking dual credit classes with Panola College. Again, Kinsley Powell. Next we have Amiri Pryor. Amiri is the daughter of Kimberly Mitchell and Danny Pryor. She is the granddaughter of Joanne Mitchell and Eugene Mitchell. Amiri is being escorted by Cornell Nunn, son of Broderick Nunn and Jasmine Nunn. Amiri is a four-year varsity Lady Bulldog basketball player, member of HOSA and CAN training. After graduation, she plans to attend the University of Texas at Arlington and get a degree in nursing. Ladies and gentlemen, again, Amiri Pryor. And next we have Alyssa Willie. Alyssa is the daughter of Jennifer Craver and Jerome Willie. She is the granddaughter of Francis and Cecil Craver. Alyssa is being escorted tonight by Daniel Smith, son of Tish Smith. Alyssa is a varsity cheerleader and a member of DECA. After graduation, she plans to attend college and major in psychology. Again, Alyssa Willie. Our attendants for tonight are Malin McGuire and Bronx Johnson. Malin is the daughter of Marshall and Blair McGuire. She is the granddaughter of Martha and Terry Giddens, Jim and Kim Miller, and Randy and Susan McGuire. Malin is a second grader at Jefferson Elementary School. Malin is a cheerleader for the Marion County Youth Football. Bronx is the son of Brittany Bird and Quan Johnson. He is a grandson of Nona Bird, Vincent Bunner, and Sandra and Walter Johnson. Bronx is a first grader at Jefferson Elementary School. Bronx plays several youth sports for the Jefferson Youth League, including football, basketball, and baseball. And returning tonight to join our attendance is our 2023 homecoming queen, Janiyah Ventimiglia. Janiyah is the daughter of Tanika Ventimiglia and Paul Ventimiglia. She is the granddaughter of Lorraine Polk. Since graduation, Janiyah has been planning for her future to become a radiology technician. Again, welcome back, Janiyah Ventimiglia. And now, for the moment that you've all been waiting for. Your 2024 Jefferson High School homecoming queen is Kinsley Powell. Let us take a moment to congratulate our new and reigning 2024 Jefferson High School homecoming queen, Kinsley Powell. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have another round of applause for our 2024 Jefferson homecoming court. We want to take this time and say good evening and welcome to Jerry Bennett Field and WL Lockett Stadium for this football game between your hometown Jefferson Bulldogs and your visiting Newton Eagles. This game is being conducted according to the rules and regulations of the University Interscholastic League. We ask that you consider the time and effort that each of these teams, coaches, athletes have put forth. Regardless of the outcome of tonight's game, all the players have proven their willingness to work and sacrifice in order to achieve athletic excellence. Cheer these young athletes, applaud them, but do not through any of your actions cause them to doubt the value of athletics. By your conduct, allow these young people to feel pride in their communities and schools. While your sportsmanlike actions may play only a small part in the outcome of this game, it will play a greater role in continuing to encourage competitive athletics. We also ask that you show your appreciation for the students who will be taking part indirectly in tonight's game. The cheerleaders, the bands, the pep squad, and the students who have supported their teams at home and away. These young people play an integral part in their team's success. The officials for this game have mutually agreed upon the school officials for both schools. Their role is not unlike those of players, coaches, teachers, or school administrators. Without them, this game would not be possible. Their knowledge and application of the rules are a result of annual testing, years of study, and continual participation in clinics that further refine.
Nature sends her hordes of pests and bugs at you? Call Patterson Pest Control, owned and operated by Marion County's Sheila Kendrick. Sheila's pesticide business has grown to cover 17 East Texas counties, but her sales and technician staff know the roads around here. Termites, bedbugs, fleas, rodents, ew. They put the cuffs on pests so you can rest. Call 903-799-9138.
Alcoholic beverages.
John. The next time you have an outside project or are planning a big event, be sure to prepare for all your needs. The folks at Porta John are happy to fix you up with outdoor conveniences anytime you need them. Porta John has everything from simple portable restrooms to handicapped accessible facilities and hand wash stations. They can even provide air-conditioned or heated restroom trailers for your next big event. Give them a call at 903-665-7449 or go online at portajohn.com. Porta John, where service makes a difference. Porta John proudly supports the Bulldogs and the JHS Strutters.
School principal, Jefferson.
John, the next time
is of utmost importance and want you to enjoy the
Town Banking. It's the kind of business where you work with your neighbors. Neighbors like you find at Riverside Bank of Jefferson. Lee Haggard and his staff return the kind of service your parents and grandparents remember with all the features of the 21st Century Bank. Visit the bank at 371 South Walcott. Riverside Bank of Jefferson, a division of First National Bank Trinity, is an equal housing lender and a member of the FDIC.
Timeout.
All right! Remember, we're a team that plays together. Listen, the winning will take care of itself. We just have to get everyone involved.
In interscholastic sports, we celebrate what makes every one of us unique. And in the pursuit of a common goal, everyone in the huddle, in the bleachers, and in the community comes together. This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in Texas. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the UIL.
Interscholastic sports called the last classroom of the day because they teach students important life lessons like teamwork, accountability, and perseverance. School sports are so much more than a game. They're about developing the whole person, That's why they're an essential part of every student's education.
Encourage your student to participate in the last classroom of the day, interscholastic sports in Texas. This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
A mistake and had a penalty flag thrown on you in a game of life? If so, call the guys at Bulldog Bail Bonds. We are locally owned and you get fast service. Credit is available. Call Ken and John at 903-665-1123 or at 800-317-1123. Available 24 hours daily. Bulldog Bail Bonds is a proud supporter of Jefferson Bulldog football. We will be there to help every time that penalty flag is thrown.
Did you see that touchdown? No, I guess I missed it. I really need to go get my eyes checked. I just don't know where to go. Go see Dr. Sheila Lane Bartels at Maxim Eyes. Their staff has the best customer service in East Texas. You walk in and see a bunch of friendly faces and the wide variety of frames they have, ranging from women's, men's, kids, and even designer frameware. They have everything you need. Plus, they have contacts and sunglasses. You will be seeing every touchdown after you see her. Call and make your eye appointment now with Dr. Sheila at 903-665-2020, located at 108 North Walnut, Jefferson, Texas. Financial advisor take the time to really listen to you? Is your financial strategy personalized to you and your family? Will your financial advisor be there as your life and financial situation change? When you work with Joey Romano, your Jefferson Edward Jones financial advisor, he focuses on what's important to you. You'll work together and use an established process to create a personalized financial strategy backed by the advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And you can partner long-term to help your strategy stay on track. Contact Joey Romano today at 903-665-9965.
1989.
What you hear. Don't be fooled. Not all insurance policies are created equal. Purchase a cut-rate policy online now and you may be in for an unpleasant surprise later. As an independent agent, I can offer benefits you can't get from any website. Expert advice and counseling, personal services, and a choice of coverage from quality carriers like Central Insurance. Contact us at Brown Rig Insurance Agency so we can bring more value to your coverage. Call 903-938-8888 or find us online, www.brownrigins.com. Nature sends her hordes of pests and bugs at you? Call Patterson Pest Control, owned and operated by Marion County's Sheila Kendrick. Sheila's pesticide business has grown to cover 17 East Texas counties, but her sales and technician staff know the roads around here. Termites, bedbugs, fleas, rodents, ew. They put the cuffs on pests so you can rest. Call 903-799-9138. Johnson Collision. Johnson Collision on Highway 49 West isn't just where you go when your car or truck gets banged up. It's also the collision repair place that's teaching Jefferson High School students the skills needed to work in the shop after graduation. A hands-on education and attention to detail when they repair your ride. Call them to learn more at 903-665-2233 in Jefferson.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in Texas. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the UIL.
And we are back after seeing our homecoming queen, Kinsley Powell, named. And we've got some games that we're going to follow here tonight. Bullard is at Liberty Ilo tonight. ARP is at Sabine. White Oak is at Queen City. Gladewater is at Spring Hill. West Rusk is at Tatum. And Atlanta is at Mount Vernon. Some other games that we're going to follow tonight. Hooks at Winnsboro. Pottsboro at Munster. Marshall is at Palestine. And an interesting game, Ruston, Louisiana is at Longview. And Hawkins is at Elysian Fields. Ned?
That's going to be a big game between Longview and Ruston. That's going to tell us a little bit more about
both
Louisiana football.
Yes.
Yeah. Picks and preps around the region here, and we're in District 8. Jefferson Bulldogs sits top 3-0. Tonight, of course, we play Pittsburg. Pittsburg come in 0-3. White Oak's in the number 2 spot. They went from 0-10 last year to 3-0.
Here come the Bulldogs.
They're getting ready on the field. White Oak will play Queen City tonight. Tatum in the number 3 spot, 2-1, will play West Rusk. Liberty Ilo in the number 3 spot will play Bullard. Atlanta playing Mount Vernon. Gladewater against Spring Hill. And Sabine against ARP. Boy, the Dogs are on the field and they're ready for some football.
Right, and they are fired up and ready for this game. Was talking to some of them after the pep rally today. They are not overconfident coming into this game. I'm really liking the attitude I see with these guys. They know they've got to come and play. And we are looking forward to see them do that. We've got some people that we need to thank. Got to note that we want to thank Burleson Insurance and D&J Plumbing for donating items to the cheer squad. And I know.
Hey, how about Coach Taylor taking the players up to Cypress Place and where all the
for that
residents live
Tuesday.
there? Yeah,
yes.
That's pretty dadgum neat. He's getting out in the community quite a bit with these Bulldogs, letting them know that these are the guys that you hear about every Friday night.
And we are getting ready for the coin toss. The Bulldogs captains, Tamias Taylor, Chris Love, Cameron Williams, and Daniel Smith are getting ready to go out and meet the Pirates captains. We are going to wait and find out who they are. Not given that on the roster, of course.
I think we're getting ready for the Jefferson High School marching band to
play the national anthem.
Yes, sir.
At this time, everyone please stand and remove your caps. And notice in the scoreboard end of the stadium, as we hear our band play our national anthem. Thank you. As the captains prepare to meet at the center of the field, our referees and officials tonight are referee Dan Wilson, umpire Joel McGuire, Headline judge Mike Davis. Side judge Patrick Carter.
Still
Line
waiting
judge
to
James Ross.
get the numbers of the
Judge
Pirates
Shirley
captains.
Rose. And back judge Aaron.
You got number 9, 5, and 12.
Okay. So we've got their quarterback, Cord Johnson, Will Strube, and Nick Stiles coming out as captains for the Pirates. The referees are lining them up, introducing the captains to each other, and going to make that coin toss momentarily.
Harvest Moon popped up, I think it was Wednesday. Means cooler weather's coming. Harvest Moon is always something to look forward to, especially during football season.
That's right, getting a little bit cooler weather.
What a nice night here. And I'll tell you what, I'm not sure what our stadium holds in numbers, but it is full on the home side, and the other visitor side about a third of the way full.
Right. Our new coach, Ty Taylor, he's doing some things, getting the community involved. We had the Bulldogs out at Cypress Place care facility on Tuesday night for a pep rally there. We have the tailgate that starts at 5 o'clock for each home game right here at W.F. Lockett Stadium, Jerry Bennett Field. Bulldogs have.
Well, they won the toss and they deferred to Pittsburg. And
Yeah,
we're
the
getting ready to
Bulldogs
kick this
deferred in
thing
the
off.
second half. Pittsburgh will get the ball to start the game. And we are ready now for Bulldog football right here on Bulldogs TV on YouTube. Thank you all for watching.
Homecoming night here on Jerry Bennett Field. Coach, hope you're watching this. You did a great job that first week over in Melissa. It was good to see you back on the field.
And right now we're going to introduce the starting lineups for the Bulldogs on offense. Quarterback Tamias Taylor. Wide receiver Chris Love. Wide receiver Jakiri Johnson. Running back Cameron Williams. Cambo. At wide receiver also Travis Gray. Halfback Avery Lawson. And then the line. At right tackle Keelan Williams. Right guard Hayden Ray. At center Zach Hulsher. At left guard Devontae Marshall. And at left tackle Kingston Nelson.
Starting on defense for your Jefferson Bulldogs, number 3, Chris Love is your strong safety. Number 7, Coben Tomlinson,
Thor,
better known as Thor, is the weak linebacker. Daniel Smith, number 8, is a cornerback. Dale Brown, number 9, is your middle linebacker. Chance Washington, number 12, is a corner. Lamarion Douglas, number 18, is your free safety. Caden Parrish, number 23, is your safety. Number 30, Keyshawn Whitaker is the dog. Number 52, Kentrell Perry is the tackle. And number 53, Alex Xavier Pryor is the nose guard. And these guys are getting ready to bang some heads with the Pittsburgh Pirates.
The Bulldogs are coming out to kick the ball away. Got some new uniform pieces tonight. Pants with stripes. And here comes the kickoff.
Ethan Maxwell is your kicker.
He is preparing to kick it away. The Pirates have a man deep at the 15-yard line. Here we go. There's the kick. Back to, it's caught by number 18.
Whoa. Treated rudely by Dale Brown. And they're going to drop him at about the, well, where are they?
Looks like the 32-yard line, where it's going to be first down and 10 for the Pirates. That was Braden Lafayette who got nailed after returning it a few yards. So the Pirates come up to the line of scrimmage. Their quarterback, Cord Johnson, with Holloway in the backfield, and it's a quick handoff to Holloway. He's going around to his right, and nothing doing. Maybe a yard.
Lamarion Douglas on the tackle.
The Bulldogs were simply covering that.
I thought they might give him yard out of it, but looks like it's going to be no gain.
No, wait a minute. They're walking something off against Jefferson.
5-yard penalty. I did not see the flag.
Let's see what the referee shows us. And no, he's winding the clock. It did not give us a signal. So once again, Johnson and Holloway in the backfield. Another handoff to Johnson, keeps it this time, and he is met in the backfield by Thor, number 7. Shot the gap, got in the backfield, and took Johnson down before he could do anything with it.
Going to be loss of, what's that, 3 yards?
Yes, loss of about 3 on the play. Here they come now. 2nd down and 7. They stand up and decide what play they're going to run. Johnson prepares to take the snap with Holloway behind him. He hands it to Holloway, who is met by the brick wall. And no, he got rid of it. Went around right end. And if we can get the replay on that.
That'll be Jordan Vickers on the carry, and he scooted all the way down to the midfield line. Notice the ball is on the Pittsburgh
they're
side.
Up to the 50. Once again.
Folks, number 8, Jalen Holloway, is headed to the Air Force Academy as soon as he graduates, and he is a load. He'll carry most of the ball tonight.
And Johnson takes back. He's going to throw. Has a man, number 12. Nick Stiles catches the ball for about 5-yard gain.
Marion Douglas on the tackle. They're going to spot it at the 45, pick up a 5.
Bulldogs have been good about the open field tackles this year. And the Pirates coming back up to the line. Johnson in the shotgun with Holloway behind him. And another pitch out. And
tripped up that time by number 8, Daniel Smith.
Jordan Vickers received a pitch, and Smith got in the backfield and made the open field tackle for the loss.
Loss of
3 on that play. It's going to be 3rd down and 8. Bulldogs getting ready to make a stop here and get the turnover. Johnson once again in the shotgun, hands it to Holloway, who he's moving. No, they faked it to Holloway and gave it to number 18, Braden Lafayette, who goes around right, gets 5 yards or so, and it's going to be 4th down and 2, and they are going for it on 4th down. So as they get the play in, Johnson waits for the ball. He once again pitches out to number 33, gets enough yardage for the 1st down. Jordan Vickers went around left, taking the pitch out after the fake to Holloway, and they got the 1st down at the 38-yard line. So the Pirates are continuing their drive. Once again, standing up, getting the play in from their coaches. Johnson now in the shotgun with Holloway behind him. Fake handoff. He's play action. He's got a man open deep.
Wow.
And
touchdown.
Makes the catch for the touchdown. Trying to get the number on that.
Number 13 is the receiver of the ball, Cam Dottie.
Cam Dottie makes the catch for the touchdown. As you can see, play action. Gives him just enough time to get the ball off, going down the field, and the
Cord Johnson hit him in step there. That was a beautiful pass.
Yes. Here comes the extra point try.
He's pretty steady.
And the kick is up and good. So
with 7:30 left here in the first quarter, Pittsburgh 7-0 over your Jefferson Bulldogs, going down and scoring on their first possession. .38 yards. Back the deep for the Bulldogs will be Turkey on the left side and number 3, Chris Love, on the right side.
And the Pirates are coming out with a 7-0 lead. We've got 7 minutes, 30 seconds left in the first quarter.
Don't let their schedule fool you. 0-3 coming in, but they played some pretty good football teams.
Right, and this is also a 4A Division II school. So, number 15, Jeremiah Flores is going to kick off for the Pirates. Once again, we've got Chris Love and Turkey back for it. Sometimes those numbers get covered up and I have trouble seeing them. There's the kick. It's a short one off to the left.
Travis Harris on the catch and go up to the, looks like they're going to spot it at about the 33-yard line, maybe the 32. Bulldogs have it there 1st and 10.
Just waiting for the referees to show us where the official spot's going to be. Looks like about halfway between, right on the 32-yard line. Over on the right hash for the Bulldogs. So here come the Bulldogs now. Down 7-0, but getting ready to open this up. Tobias is at quarterback in the shotgun. Here comes Cambo. Gets a hole right up the middle. Breaks it for 8 or 9 yards.
Unless they're going to give him 9 yards on the carry. They'll spot it at the 41.
Going to be 2nd down. It's almost a free play here with such a short yardage to go. See what they're going to do with it. Once again, 2 backs in the backfield.
Travis Harris in motion.
Twins to the left. And now trips left. And once again, Cameron right up the middle, finds a hole, wiggles through it, and he's got the 1st down out to the 47-yard line. Be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs.
A big offensive line opening up some yards, some gaps for Cambo to run through, and he's hitting them.
Yes, he
very
is.
well.
And Keelan Davidson's coming out of the game. Right now. Twins
Travis
right.
Harris on that right side.
Yeah. Twins right. And Taylor's back to pass. And, oh, he is sacked.
Lost his bonnet on that one.
Yeah, he's going to have to come out for a play. Let's see who comes in at quarterback.
That'll be number 12, probably Chance Washington.
Yes, he's going out there. That's just a rule at all levels of football. If your helmet comes off, you will come out for a play.
So 2nd and 16.
Chance Washington in the shotgun. Takes it, hands it off to Hambo. He's got room up the middle. And
he gets 8 of it back.
Yeah, gets those 8 yards back that were lost on the sack. It'll be a little bit more. It'll be 3rd down and 9. And Chance is staying. Nope, here comes Tobias.
I would be looking toward.
Yeah, Twins right.
Chris Love.
Chris Love on the left. And a quick pass.
T-Gray.
Out 2.
Oh, we didn't get it.
No, just a gain of 7 on the play. That's going to leave 4th down and 3. Well, 2.5.
You just joined us. 5:03 left here in the first quarter. Bulldogs trailing Pittsburg 7-0.
And they're going for it on 4th down. A shift. And the Pirates also shift on their defense. They get them offside.
There you go.
We'll see how the referees call this, but to us it looked like the Pirates jumped across.
We'll wait and see. The Bulldogs are backing up. I think it's going to be against the Dogs.
It is, and so the punt team is coming on for the Bulldogs because that 5-yard penalty moves it back to just across the 50. It's at the Bulldog 49. Yard to gain was the Pirate 43.
At the Bulldog 49.
Ethan Maxwell back to kick this one away.
In punt formation.
Not able to see a number for the Pirate that's back to catch it, but big rush by the Pirates, but it gets it away. And ball lands at about the 25-yard line and takes a small Pirate bounce, so it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Pirates at their own 27-yard line. There are 4 minutes, 49 seconds left in the first quarter. The score, Pittsburgh 7, Jefferson nothing. Our first half is sponsored by Riverside Bank of Jefferson. And here come the Pirates. Running. We've got Holloway running the ball. I'm sorry, number 18 for the Pirates. Brandon Lafayette, he's carried it again. Got 3 yards up to the 30-yard line. Well, no, they're marking it at the 31. 2nd down and 6. Pirates are ready to go. And
Keeper.
It's a keeper around the right end. And Johnson gets out to the 37-yard line.
He's going to be close.
Close for a 1st down. We're waiting to see where they mark it exactly. Knows the ball is right at the 37. They give him the 1st down. Yeah, a lot of misdirection from the Pirates tonight. So here they come at their own 37-yard line, 1st and 10. Johnson's in the backfield, and number 33 comes in motion.
Keeper for the quarterback's going to get up to the
looks like
the 40-yard line.
No, they're marking him down at the 38, so a gain of 1, where it's going to be 2nd down 9. Johnson pitches out. He's got a man going. Number 33. That is Jordan Vickers. Got around the left end. And got a good play there.
I see a flag over at the 49-yard line.
Yes, and
that may
looks
be
like
against
they are
Pittsburgh.
walking it against Pittsburgh. Ten-yard penalty against the Pirates.
So the net in that play was 1 yard.
Right. So now they're facing a 2nd down and 8. And once again, they come to the line, stand up, get the play in. Now they get ready. Johnson still has the ball, pitches out to number 18. That is Braden Lafayette. Gets just a few yards. He's out to the 41-yard line, so it's about a 3-yard gain.
Marion Douglas coming across the field for the tackle.
Right, so it's a 3-yard gain, making it 3rd down and 6. Once again, the Pirates look to their sidelines to get the play in. Bulldogs defense getting some last-minute calls as well.
Whoa!
Thor comes across the line as
I think they're going to have Thor as an ISO on 8 all night long.
Right.
Nobody touched him, and he came in like a
He just
rocket.
shot in there, got Holloway on an open field tackle, making it 4th down and 12. That was a big loss.
Chris Love back deep at his own 24-yard line, awaiting the punt.
Pirates are going to kick it away as the Bulldogs get a stop. They got the snap, and Chris has it, and he's gone to his right. He's across the 50 and out of bounds around the 46-yard line.
30-yard return by
Chris Love.
Chris Love.
Number 3. And the referees are marking that one at the Pirate 49-yard line.
Bulldogs first and 10 with $1:20 left here in the first quarter, trailing by 7.
Bulldogs getting up to the line quickly, so fast that I don't even have time to put a shout in for Riverside Bank of Jefferson. And Cam a little slow on the handoff, but Cam gets out to the left. He's to the sidelines, gets to about the 30-yard line where he's taken out of bounds.
Coach is asking for a
better
side
spot.
Judge.
And the referees are marking it at the 33-yard line of the Pirates.
Move those chains, boys. First down for the Bulldogs.
Yep, they are in place now. Tamiya's getting ready with Cameron right there beside him. He hands the ball off to Cameron. He's looking for room to run. Gets to the 31-yard line, a 3-yard gain. And the Bulldogs are going, looks like they're going no huddle. Get a call from the sideline. Turkey's coming in.
Xavier Lawson comes out.
Right. And sending trips right. Got Chris Love off to the left, solo. Here comes Turkey in motion. It's fake. And out
wide
to number
open.
4. Gets the first down.
Jakari Jackson.
Jakari Johnson. Out in the flat, gets the ball, gets the reception, takes it for enough yards for a first down.
Move those chains,
That
boys.
is a Riverside Bank first down at the Pirates 17-yard line, or is it the 18?
16 seconds and ticking. They may let this one run down. 10.
Now here comes the play. Turkey's in motion. Hand off to Cam. He's looking for running room through the line up the middle, and he gets down to the 12-yard line as the first quarter runs out. After one quarter, it is Bulldogs 0, Pittsburg Pirates 7.
The score, Pittsburg Pirates 7, Jefferson Bulldogs 0.
And as we get ready for the second quarter, hometown banking. It's the kind of business where you work with your neighbors. Neighbors like you find at Riverside Bank of Jefferson. Lee Haggard and his staff return the kind of service your parents and grandparents remember with all the features of a 21st century bank. Visit the bank at 371 South Walcott, that's Highway 59. Riverside Bank of Jefferson, a division of First National Bank Trinity, is an equal housing lender and a member FDIC.
Folks, if you will, remember the Wallace family in your prayers tonight. Patty is fighting hard. They moved her to ICU, but just talk to the good Lord tonight and tell him that we need to bring her out of this.
Got some thank yous that we want to give right now. The Jefferson High School band boosters want to thank Lazy Draft, Nutties, Kids Cornbread, Riverport Barbecue, Texan Credit Corporation, PepsiCo, and tonight's special is Riverport Barbecue Sandwiches. So we want to thank you to B.G. Foster and the nursing staff. And we've got some scores coming in.
We do. How about JISD serving yesterday cantaloupes that came from Courtney McCurry's produce market?
Thank you very much
for having that. And I mean,
yes.
that's, you're getting something that's homegrown right here in Jefferson. Bullard versus Liberty ILO. They're knotted up at 7 at the first quarter. Sabine and Arp are knotted at 7.
We have got a pass across the middle. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Okay, I didn't get the number on that, but here comes the play on the replay. That was number 11, Travis Gray on that touchdown. The Bulldogs getting ready to kick an extra point. Gonna knock this up.
Oh, a good one up and through. We're tied at 7 with 11:53 left here in the first half. Bulldogs and Pirates.
Can we get that touchdown pass one more time? Here comes the replay. Once again, Tamias in the backfield with Turkey beside him. Gets the snap. He has the open man. And Travis Gray catches it across the middle and just backs into the end zone.
Right between 3 defenders.
And so, with 11 minutes and 53 seconds left in the second quarter, we are tied up at 7.
The Bulldogs are set kickoff. Back to receive for the Pirates, number 2, Caden Butler. Number 3, Jaquavian Beasley.
All right, the Bulldogs are getting set to kick off now.
Kicking off for the Bulldogs, number 16, Ethan Maxwell.
Back deep, number 3 in the middle, Jaquavian Beasley is the man in the middle of the punt returner.
Ethan Maxwell kicks it off for Jefferson. He boots it right down just to the right, and it's muffed.
He's down.
And they called him down. He had a knee down.
Yeah, that was number 2, Caden Butler on the return.
He had a knee down as he was trying to pick that up, so he get in at this level of football, or any level of football, when your knee is down, you're getting called down.
16-yard line. First and 10 Pirates at their own 16.
Wondering how to encourage your children to save? Help open a student savings account at Riverside Bank of Jefferson. It takes only $50 to open an account. Then Riverside Bank of Jefferson will help fill it up, paying account holders $2 for every A and $1 for every B, just for Jefferson ISD and Jefferson Christian Academy students. Riverside Bank of Jefferson is an equal housing lender and a member FDIC. As we get back to football here.
Go down there and see Lee Haggard.
And Holloway is stood up by the brick wall. And that's a loss of 1 on the play. Holloway tries to go to his right.
Thor, the first man to him, just shoved him back, loss of a yard.
And the rest of the brick wall just came right along there.
Second down and 12 at their own 15.
I'm hearing that it's called a loss of 2 officially. We'll go with that. Ball is on the 14-yard line. They're bringing it right. And that's Johnson with the ball. Short gain. Did not get across the 20.
It'll be 3rd and 7. The Dog defense have adjusted to what they've been doing now.
Yes. They were successful for one series, and then the rest of the way, Bulldogs had made their defensive adjustments, and they're going to stand up a brick wall. Here comes the Pirates. Once again, Johnson in the backfield with Holloway behind him. A low snap. He picked it up.
Oh,
and
intercepted. Thor into the end zone.
That is an interception. He tried to get rid of that one, and it did him no good.
Corbin Tomlinson takes that one out of there and just rips it into the end zone. He has his brothers, Hammer and Tank, sitting alongside his other brother, Cash. Whole family's here today.
And Pirates are slow getting their defense on the field. Referees now get the ball ready for play. The extra point coming up. It's down, it's up.
No, went to the left side, no good.
Hooked it to the left.
I'll tell you what, though, that young man has come a long way since the first game.
Yes.
10:22 left here in the first half, and the Bulldogs up 13-7.
Let me try to get this whole spot in. Wondering how to encourage your children to save? Help them open a student savings account at Riverside Bank of Jefferson. It takes only $50 to open an account. Then Riverside Bank of Jefferson will help fill it up, paying account holders $2 for every A and $1 for every B, just for Jefferson ISD and Jefferson Christian Academy students. Riverside Bank of Jefferson, a division of First National Bank Trinity, is an equal housing lender and a member FDIC.
Coach Taylor bending the ear of the official at midfield.
But Johnson tried to get rid of it when he was about to be sacked, and it went nowhere for him, just right into the hands of Coben Tomlinson, who took it all the way home for a touchdown.
I could be wrong, but I thought it was Jason Webster that got the hit.
Right. The Bulldog brick wall defense is standing up and doing its job.
And number 2, Caden Butler.
The man in the middle back there, Jaquavian Beasley, will be your return man. He's in the center of the field at the 15-yard line.
Here comes Ethan Maxwell to boot it away. Once again, off to the right. And a little bit of a hole, but it closed quickly.
Dale Brown on the tackle.
Yeah, the return was out to about the 33-yard line. Looking for where they're going to mark it. It's Friday, it's Texas, it's high school football. You can hear the bands, you can hear the cheerleaders, you can hear the crowd. The excitement is in the air, and this is Bulldog football. As the Pirates come up with it, first down and 10 at their own 33-yard line. Cord Johnson, quarterback, taking a shotgun. He hands it to Holloway, who gets around the right, gets through the right side for a gain of about 7. And it's going to be officially marked as a gain of 6, where it's going to be second down and 4. And the Pirates are quickly coming to the line. Then they stand up and get the play in from their sideline. Once again, it's a tight formation.
Holloway
Johnson
up the
hands it to
middle.
Holloway, and not much there. maybe 2 yards. Wait, and no, looks like they're giving him 3, so it's going to be 3rd down and 1 at their own 42-yard line.
We're probably going to see a couple of doses of him.
Yes. Once again, it's a tight formation. Johnson in the backfield with Holloway behind him. They have stood up, get the play in. Now they're getting set again. Man in motion, but they give it to Holloway, who meets the brick wall. He did not get back to the line of scrimmage and got driven backward by after that.
Dale Brown and Thor on the tackle with a host
Among
of other
others.
dogs.
Yes. Like I said, the brick wall of the Jefferson Bulldog defense. Loss of 2 on the play, making it 4th down and 4 from their own 39-yard line. They bring on the punting team. Chris Love is back at his own 25-yard line to take this punt.
Flies back there, and that's what he'll do if he gets the ball in his hands.
And it's a good snap, and they get the kick away. It lands short, and it takes a pirate roll inside the 20 to the 17-yard line, where they down it. 1st and 10 Bulldogs.
If you just joined us, 8-11 left here in the first half, and Bulldogs up by 13-7 over the Pittsburg Pirates.
The Pirates
at their own 18.
Pirates had a good first drive and have been stopped ever since. Here come the Bulldogs. 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. I'm sorry, the 18-yard line. It's a handoff. And Cam just goes right through the middle.
Man.
They're having trouble tackling him. He gets a 1st down and all the way out to the 36-yard line. Big play there of 17 yards. Right up the middle with Cambo.
Cambo just bruising his way.
Here he is carrying again. They went right to work. He goes around the left side and gets another 7 or 8 yards on that carry.
Well, Cam's got that little spin working. He comes into contact, and he just makes a spin and rips forward.
Right, they're just not getting him down. So now it's 2nd down and 3. The Bulldogs going no huddle. Ready to go again. Taylor in the shotgun with, and Taylor takes himself.
Wow,
he throws
man.
to a wide open Chris Love, but it just led him too far.
I mean, Chris Love was out there in the flats and nobody anywhere near him.
Nobody on him, and he was behind the whole defense. Just led him a little too far.
He felt a little pressure coming in.
Right, Tobias kept it and got almost to the line of scrimmage, then threw it. Now he hands it to Cameron, who gets away from one tackle and
got back to the line of scrimmage.
Right, taken down from behind. And no gain on that play.
They bring up 4 and 3 now for the Bulldogs.
Right, looks like they want to go for it.
Turkey's in the backfield.
Yeah, Jermaine Hopkins right beside Tobias Taylor. Going to take the ball, and he does take the ball. He goes up the middle. He breaks tackles and gets out to the 49-yard line. 1st down. That is a Riverside Bank 1st down.
Move those chains, boys. Little man, big play.
Absolutely. Now, once again, Jermaine's got it again. He goes around the right side and gets across the 50, where he gets taken down. Gain of about 3 on that play for Jermaine. No, let's make it 4.
Yards.
Good spot by the refs, as far as we're concerned.
Hopkins hides behind those big linemen. He finds a gap and just shoots through. There you go.
Just like he did there. Found a small crack in the defense to get through. Takes it out for a 1st down. Jefferson, a Riverside Bank of Jefferson 1st down. at the 42-yard line. Here come the Bulldogs. Cam is back in the game. They give it to him. He finds room up the middle, breaks through tackles, and gets it across the 35-yard line to the 34. That is a gain of 8, making it 2nd down and 2. Cam lines up again as the Bulldogs go no huddle.
Fast tempo.
And
they're going to call a timeout.
Timeout is called.
He thinks the tempo is much too fast.
He says that the Pirates are the ones that called timeout. Coach Taylor turns to the crowd and says, cheer them on. Then he goes to meet his team, giving them a little bit of instruction. We have 5 minutes, 23 seconds left in the first half. The score, Bulldogs 13, Pirates 7. Johnson Collision on Highway 49 West isn't just where you go when your car or truck gets banged up. It's also the collision repair place that's teaching Jefferson High students the skills needed to work in a shop after graduation. A hands-on education and attention to detail when they repair your ride. Call them to learn more, 903-665-2233 here in Jefferson, and they do glass repairs. Okay, we've got some scores coming in, Ned.
In the second quarter, 7-7, Liberty Ilo and Bullard. Sabine over Arp, 13-7. Tatum over West Rush, 21-0.
Okay, here come the Bulldogs. I'm sorry. Taylor takes the snap in the shotgun, hands it to Cam, who goes up the middle for a first down. That's a Riverside Bank of Jefferson first down. Gets it out to the 28-yard line of Pittsburg.
Boy, the offensive line had opened up some good gaps for him, and he's hitting them well.
They are. They are. Once again, some good blocking. Cam goes up the middle, gets it across the 25. It's down to the 24-yard line. That's a gain of 4, making it 2nd down and 6. And the Bulldogs once again going no huddle. They're ready to go. Tomias is in the shotgun with Cam beside him on his right. Hands it to Cam. No, he keeps it himself. And gets it down to about the 21-yard line. Waiting for the referee spot just to be sure that's where it's at. And it looks like they're marking it at the 22, so it's going to be 3rd down and 4. As the clock continues to run, 4 minutes and 19 seconds until halftime. The Bulldogs have twins right. And Jakiri Johnson on the left. It's a pass out to
Turkey,
who takes it inside the 10, gets knocked out of bounds at the 9-yard line.
Well, Tomas hit him right in stride that time.
Yes, he did. And Jakiri, Jermaine just takes that ball. He doesn't want to get stopped short of the goal line. He's going through the middle of the line right now. And
I think you filled the gap on him that time.
Yeah.
He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, and that'll be about it.
They gave him 1 or so. It looks like he's down to the 8-yard line. No, that's the 7. I'm sorry. So Zach Hulsher getting ready to snap it to Tomias. He's got Jermaine to his right. There's the snap. He's back to pass. He's got a man wide open. That is a
fly, caught that one on the fly.
That is a Maxim Eyes touchdown to Chris Love.
I'll tell you what, he had 3 receivers that time wide open, and Love coming back across the middle of the field. Bobbles a little bit, but he has the touchdown. 3:23 here left in the first half and waiting for the PAT, and the score's 19-7.
The extra point coming right up. There's the snap, a high snap, it's down, up.
He got it.
And good.
20-7 with 3:23 left here in the half. Jefferson up over the Pittsburg Pirates. And a big homecoming crowd here tonight.
Just enjoying this game. Let's get some more scores while we've got a moment, Ned.
Legion Fields over Hawkins 15-14. Ruston, Louisiana 7. Longview Lobos 0. Pottsboro and Munster knotting it up 7-7. Atlanta Mount Vernon knotted up at 7-7. Tatum over West Rush 21-0. And once again, Sabine over ARP 13-7. Liberty Islo and Bullard tied at 7.
So the Bulldogs are coming out now to kick the ball away. Once again, it's 3 minutes, 23 seconds left in the first half. Ethan Maxwell getting set to kick it. Pirates come onto the field. We have not had very many penalties in this game.
And that's a good thing.
Absolutely. Bulldogs the coaches have been working on them to get those penalties down, and it has worked. So here comes Ethan Maxwell, ready to kick it away. The kick is deep. It went to his left, number 19.
I think that was 18.
Okay. Braden Lafayette or Toribio Willis. Not sure. Couldn't.
It was Lafayette.
It was okay. Lafayette on that return gets it out to the 32-yard. I'm sorry. They're marking it at the 32. He was about to set it down on the 31. Pirates come out to the line. Cord Johnson at quarterback, number 9.
I would expect they're going to start giving it to Holloway more now.
Yeah. Holloway is a big load that's tough to take down.
That worked a couple of times. It won't work this time.
No, he tried the play action and keep it himself. The Bulldogs were ready for it. Shot the gaps and took him down for a loss of 1 on the play. At their own 31-yard line, 2nd down, 11. Johnson once again in a short shotgun with Holloway right behind him. And
pitches, it's on the ground, it's on the ground.
He pitched it out, but it went to the ground. Fumble.
Well, it was a positive. Nope, they're going to say they had him back at they lost with 2 downs.
2 more yards back to their own 29-yard line. But Braden Lafayette could not handle the pitch. And that's going to bring up 3rd and long. 3rd down, 14 at their own 29-yard line.
One of these defenders may pick up one of these corners may pick up a interception here.
Yeah, this is what you'd expect to be a passing down, and from what we've seen of the Pirates so far, you can expect a play-action pass where they'll fake a handoff, probably to Holloway, and see if they can give their quarterback, Cord Johnson, enough time to find an open man.
Time out by the Bulldogs.
Okay, it actually looks like the Pirates had a player.
Cam Dottie is down on the near side of the field, and he's making his way off the field.
Under his own power. So he's going to be all right.
2:38 left here in the first half. Bulldogs up 20-7. Trailing early in the first quarter, and the Bulldogs, it's been all Bulldogs since that time.
Right. The Pirates had one good drive, and the Bulldogs made their defensive adjustments, and it's been all Bulldogs ever since. Okay, Johnson is in the shotgun. It's a tight formation. He's back to pass.
Oh, my goodness.
Taken down, number 53.
Xavier Pryor on the tackle.
That big sack, and yes, that was a big sack. It makes it 4th down and a lot. More than 20 yards.
That was a big man that made it, too.
Yeah, Xavier Pryor. It's 4th and 25.
He's happy.
As he should be. That was one good tackle. Xavier Pryor.
Well, they got Chris Love back at the midfield.
Yes, the Pirates are showing punt formation.
Somebody called timeout. Might have been the Bulldogs.
Well, I saw the referee point towards the Pirates, so.
Okay, maybe so. Bulldogs just need to keep doing what they're doing. They figured the offense out. They've adjusted very well.
And they are dominating. That was a 3 and out. Okay, waiting to set the clock to 2:28.
Florida goes ahead of Liberty Islo 9-7 late in the second quarter. Sabine trailing ARP now. ARP up 14-13. White Oak over Queen City 13-0. Gladewater tied with Spring Hill 7-7. Tatum 28, West Rusk 0. Atlanta over Mount Vernon 14-7. Winsboro over Hooks 7-0. And we're about ready to go back to high school football here in Jefferson.
Yes, the Pirates have come out in punt formation. The Bulldogs have 2 men deep to get this punt and bring it back. It's a relatively short punt, and Chris Love has it. He's to the 40 and gets inside the 35-yard line where it's going to be 1st and 10 with a short field for the Bulldogs.
Stops the clock with 2:18. A lot of time for Ty Taylor and his charges to get back in the end zone.
Absolutely. Hometown banking. It's the kind of business where you work with your neighbors. Neighbors like you find at Riverside Bank of Jefferson. Lee Haggard and his staff return the kind of service your parents and grandparents remember with all the features of a 21st century bank. Visit the bank at 371 South Walcott. Riverside Bank of Jefferson, a division of FNB Trinity, is an equal housing lender and a member FDIC. Here come the Bulldogs. Tomias Taylor in the shotgun. He's back to pass. He's got a man. Oh, but he overthrew. And the defender, number 19.
Avery Lawson was the intended receiver, and I don't know if he jumped his route.
Yeah.
And it was thrown right to a defender who could not pull it down.
No. Hit him in the worst place, the hands. So Taylor gets another chance at this. The clock is stopped with 2:13. He gives it to Cam. Cam goes through the middle of the line. He's found some running room. He's broken through at the 10, the 5, and
touchdown!
Touchdown, Bulldogs!
And a penalty.
You see a flag on the play?
Yes, there was. A Bulldog bail bonds flag. He grabbed him by the back of his pads.
A horse collar.
That would be a 15-yard.
That's a horse collar. They'll mark that off on the kickoff, but a touchdown Bulldogs. Yeah, you can't grab a man by the shoulder pads and haul him down like a horse collar. Waiting for the referee to call it.
Still waiting for it to be official.
They're deciding where to mark it. Oh, it looks like they're going to mark it short.
Oh, is he short?
Touchdown. They do call it a touchdown. So here comes the extra point.
The penalty was on the kickoff.
Kicking number 16, Ethan Maxwell.
It's down, it's up, and it's good.
I believe that's Jermaine Hopkins. That's his holder now, and he's doing a pretty darn good job of it. So maybe
absolutely. There's a 33-yard touchdown run unofficially.
Another shot of Cambo just walking his way down the field and pulled down from behind, touchdown.
Yeah, he stayed on his feet. The ball got across the plane.
That took less than 20 seconds. 2:01 left in the clock. Score 27-7. Bulldogs up over the Pittsburg Pirates.
Okay, Bulldogs are getting to kick this one off. That horse collar penalty is going to be marked off on this kickoff, so they are kicking off from the Pirate 45. Got a chance to put them deep
Ethan Maxwell has come a long way in 4 games.
Yes, he has. So he's got it teed up. Getting ready to make his run up to the ball. And number 3, Jaquavian Beasley is back for the Bullet. No. And that's a short kick to number 13. He's at the 25-yard line. So just a 20-yard kick.
Well, he caught the ball, and the Bulldogs caught him and took him back for 2 more yards.
Yeah, Cam Dottie really didn't have much of a chance on that. That was a high kick, and he was just trying to field it. At the 27-yard line, it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Pirates. There are 2 minutes left in the first half. And here come the Pirates, looking to get something going before this first half ends. And the Bulldogs are just going to show them a brick wall. And hands it off to Holloway. He finds some room to run. Gets it out past the 40 to the 45-yard line. And the Pirates are quickly coming to the line. The clock is running with 1:50 left. 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line. Johnson hands it again to Holloway.
Nope, keeper, and a loss of downs.
Big loss. The pile lands at the 40, but they're going to give him a little bit of forward progress. Loss of 2 on that play. It's at the 43-yard line. 2nd and 12 for the Pirates.
1:20 and ticking on the clock.
Johnson once again in the shotgun with Holloway behind him. One receiver out to the right. Holloway.
Big man
Johnson
is
gives
trapped
it
up
to
that
Holloway,
time.
and he barely gets back to the 41-yard line. That's a loss of 2 on the play.
Keyshawn Whitaker on the tackle.
Yes, indeed. That's going to make it 3rd down and 14.
Down goes Holloway.
All right. He's a big runner, fast runner, but not been that effective against the Bulldog defense. Johnson gives it to Holloway one more time. He's got some room on the left. He's across the 50 to the 40. Run out of bounds. He's got a 1st down. That is a Riverside Bank of Jefferson 1st down. They are marking it at the Bulldog 39-yard line. That was a big run by Holloway.
Greg, we're talking about Jalen Holloway. He is going to the Air Force Academy. That tells me 2 things. He's a heck of an athlete, and he's a brainiac.
Yes, indeed, and he's a leader. And here come the Bulldogs on defense. Johnson is back to pass. He's at the 50-yard line. He's having to run with it, and he finally gets rid of it out of bounds.
Thor was waiting for him over there, and it forces him to throw it out.
Yes.
That'll stop the clock with 27 seconds left here in the first half.
Right.
Bulldogs up by 20, 27-7.
And the Pirates are just looking to try and do something before this half is over. Back at the 39-yard line. Here come the Pirates. 2nd down and 10. Johnson's got 2 men out to his right. Holloway behind him. He makes a small pitch. Holloway looking for some room to run. Gets a little bit. He's out right about the 35-yard line, maybe just across it to the 34. At the 34-yard line, it's going to be 3rd down and 5 after that run of 5 yards by Holloway.
I believe that was Benson Tucker on the tackle.
I tell you what, the Bulldogs are doing some excellent open field tackling. You know, on this particular series, they've been sending Holloway outside, getting some men out there to make some blocks, seal off the edges, and let him try to get the corner. He got it. He got that big 20-some yard carry, but for the most part, the Bulldogs have been able to swarm him and stop him.
It took the first quarter for the Bulldogs to figure out the offense, but once they did, they adjusted to it, and the defense has done a heck of a job.
That's right. Wondering how to encourage your children to save? Help that student open a student savings account at Riverside Bank of Jefferson. It takes only $50 to open an account. Then Riverside Bank of Jefferson will help fill it up, paying account holders $2 for every A and $1 for every B, just for Jefferson ISD and Jefferson Christian Academy students. Riverside Bank of Jefferson, a division of FNB Trinity, is an equal housing lender and a member FDIC. As we get back to play, the Pirates are coming up to the ball. Third down and 5 at the Bulldog 34-yard line. There are 23 seconds left in the half. The clock will start on the snap. Johnson's rolling out to his right. He's being chased. He gets rid of the ball. And
out of bounds.
Out of bounds
he
in
made
the end
catch,
zone.
But he's out of bounds.
His man made the catch. That's right. But a catch that's out of bounds doesn't do any good. Now it's 4th down and 5.
You would imagine he'll take another shot in the end zone.
15
seconds
With
left on the clock.
15 seconds left. They've got to go for it. At least try to get a first down here. Try to get something before the half.
Cord Johnson has an arm on him. He's throwing that ball down there.
Yes, he did. He was on the run, and he still threw that over 30 yards into the end zone. His man was out of bounds. He let him just a little bit too far. But here they come up to the line. Once again, Johnson in the shotgun, has Holloway behind him. There's the snap. Handoff to Holloway. He meets the brick wall.
First man to him, Dale Brown, number 9. Brown a little shaky getting up. He's a tough cat, though. He's coming off.
Yes, but that 4th down play that didn't make anything turns the ball over on downs.
I would imagine Coach Taylor's going to take a knee here and let it run out. 11 seconds left in the game. Bulldogs up by 20, 27-7.
That's right, 11 seconds to go. So the Bulldogs are coming out. Tobias is back in the shotgun with Jermaine Hopkins right beside him. They're going to run a play here, and an interception.
Boy, Caden Butler just stepped right in front of his man and took it out of the air.
Right.
Now they're going to have a shot at another throw downfield. 7 seconds left.
That was intended for Travis Gray. Butler just jumped the route, got the ball, and once again, now there are 7 seconds left in the first half. The Pirates have it at the Bulldog 38-yard line.
Chris Love and Chance Washington back there.
Yeah, the Bulldogs are coming out in the prevent defense. Everybody's back.
Jakari Johnson back there also to take care of the deep threats.
Right. Looks like it's probably going to be a 3-man rush here. Then we also have they give it to Holloway.
Oh, yeah.
And he simply runs the half out, tries to go to his left. Nothing doing there. It's halftime. The Bulldogs 27, Pittsburg Pirates 7.
Pittsburgh Pirates 7, Jefferson Bulldogs 27. Ladies and gentlemen, Pittsburgh ISD.
Our halftime spectacular is brought to you by Edward Jones,
High School Sweepstakes Band field direction of Senior Drum Major Riley Nichols and Junior Drum Major Cameron Cato. Featured twirler is Audrey Brown. Cypress Bank Bandsmen of the Week are J.T. Foster and Devin Redden. Section of the Week is the Tubas. The band and majorettes will now perform to the Rolling Stones hit Paint It Black. Tonight, the band proudly marches in the style of our nation's military to an original fanfare composed for the pride of Pittsburgh. In nomine Patris, Them Bases, the Mystic Call Trio, Queen City, and Tripoli Temple Trio. Now formed on the west sideline of Jerry Bennett Field. One of the most decorated military bands in the state of Texas. That classic look, that awesome sound, that thunder across the land. The Pride of Pittsburgh, Pittsburgh High School Marching Band. Ladies and gentlemen, the Pride of Pittsburg. Directors for the Pride of Pittsburg are Austin Jesmore, Olivia Cathy, Jody Maynard, and Laney Hamner. Major sponsor is Leanne Brown. The band would like to thank our administration, school board, teachers, fan boosters, and parents for their continuing support. Thank you for your attention, and go Pirates!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We have
Next up,
Fan Booster Raffle
in our
winners.
halftime showcase, sponsored by Edward Jones Investments, the Jefferson Bulldog Band.
Number 6959777, Tanya. You won the peanut butter. The winner of a Dallas Cowboys sports pack. 6959769. Tanya, you won it again. The Dallas Cowboys sports pack. Bought a lot of tickets. And last, the winner of a gift basket with gift cards from Kids Cornbread and the Lazy Draft. And lots of treats. 6959794. Miss Lori Cherry. You won the gift basket. Come claim your prizes at the concession stand, and thank you to everyone for supporting the Bulldog Band. And now, for the second half of your halftime entertainment, Jefferson ISD proudly presents your 2024 Jefferson Bulldog Marching Band. Leading the band in the field is Junior Drum Major Richard Snellgrove. The guard captains are Grace Champion and Xavier Brown Robinson. Tonight, the band continues its 2024 performance season with the first half of their show, Zeus. And member of the week is freshman Mariah Scuddy. Guard member of the week is sophomore Jocelyn Gomez. I will now announce the 2024 Band Bow and Band Sweetheart. The 2024 Jefferson High School Band Bow and Sweetheart are Xavier Brown Robinson and Grace Champion. And now welcome to the field for their halftime performance, the Jefferson High School Strutters. The 2024 Strutter officers are Second Lieutenant Christiana Justice, First Lieutenant Jocelyn Gomez, and your Captain Carly Long. The Strutter of the Week is freshman Wyatt Conwell. The Jefferson Bulldog Band, under the direction of Mr. Shannon Hensley, Mr. Daniel Hensley, and Mrs. Kaylee Hensley. The color guard is directed by Mr. Jonathan Robinson, and the starter sponsor is Mrs. Lisa Robinson. Thank you, and go
And we are back with the Bulldogs ahead 27-7 at halftime. We're going to go over some of the highlights of the first half here in just a moment. And here is one of the highlights. This is the touchdown pass.
Tell you what, there was nobody really covering him.
No.
Tigray just went right in the middle of three defenders, grabbed it, and walked in.
That's right. That was our next highlight. It's going to be the interception for a touchdown. He just tried to get rid of it. And
Thor
threw it to Thor, who grabbed it out of the air and took it in. And then our next highlight, it's going to be the short touchdown. Just right across the middle. Wide open Chris Love for the touchdown.
fly on the catch.
That's right. And one more touchdown in front of the Bulldogs, a 33-yard run by
There's
Cam.
Cam Bowe.
He just keeps breaking tackles. They try to horse collar him, and he still gets the ball across the goal line.
Over 100 yards on the night so far.
All right, we've got some quick stats. Nev?
Jefferson has 135 yards on 19 carries. 123 of those are on by Cameron Williams and one touchdown. Through the air, 79 yards. Let's see. He's 5 for 8 for 54, 2 touchdowns.
One INT.
One INT. I can't read his writing. Pittsburgh has 2 completions for 43 yards, 1 touchdowns, and an interception. And on the ground, they have 79 yards for 28 carries. And, Greg, that's telling us a lot about that defense because they have run the ball on. I mean, they've lost some games, but they've run the ball very well on everyone.
Right, 26 carries and only 79 yards. That Jefferson Bulldog brick wall defense is doing the job. And we are getting ready for teams to take the field. Both teams are out behind the end zone, just kind of stretching it out and getting ready.
Next week, we will go to Gladewater to face the Bears.
On a Thursday night. The referee shortage is forcing teams to
change their schedules up some.
Change their schedules, play on Thursday nights. There just aren't enough referees to go around. We are getting ready for the second half. The second half is brought to you by Patterson Pest Patrol. And just one quick note here. Have you made a mistake and had a penalty flag thrown on you in the game of life? If so, call the guys at Bulldog Bail Bonds, locally owned and providing fast service. Credit is available. Call Ken or John at 903-665-1123 or at 1-800-317-1123. Available 24 hours daily. Bulldog Bail Bonds is a proud supporter of Jefferson Bulldog football.
The scores for halftime, your Bulldogs up over Pittsburg 27-7. Bullard over Liberty Ilo 9-7. ARP over Sabine 20-13. The last score we got from White Oak was 19-7. Last score from Gladewater was Gladewater 14, Spring Hill 13, and Tatum over West Rush 35-7. Those are all district scores.
Our halftime report has been sponsored by Porta John. And here come the Bulldogs, taking the field for the second half. And the Pittsburg Pirates also now taking the field.
Did you get to see any of the homecoming activities today?
Yes, I got to see the homecoming pep rally. A lot of excitement, a lot of noise, a lot of spirit there at the high school. And I also got to see the pregame.
If you just joined us, 27-7 starting of the third quarter kickoff.
Tatum 35, Atlanta 33, Mount Vernon 7.
Pittsburgh walked down the field and scored rather quickly on the first possession. And after that, Dogs defense started keying on what they were doing, and they shut them down.
Yes.
Bulldogs then scored 27 to their 7
points. Just looking for a big second half from the Bulldogs. All right, here comes the second half kickoff, brought to you by Patterson Pest Patrol.
And the Pirates are set to kick off. Back to receive the Bulldogs, number 3, Chris Love, and number 24, Jermaine.
Patterson Pest Patrol second half kickoff. The Pirates are going to kick it to the Bulldogs. Is that Chris Love and
Turkey?
Chris Love and Jermaine Hopkins back to take this one. Their previous kickoff was a short one, a short high one, and this time they try to squib it, and the Bulldogs let it go out of bounds at about the 39-yard line.
And the kickoff.
That's a penalty flag because the kick went out of bounds untouched.
That is a Bulldog bail bonds penalty flag.
First and 10.
So it'll be 1st and 10. Waiting for the referees to officially mark this one.
And while the teams are getting ready to come back to the field, we also want to acknowledge class reunions from 1987.
Going to spot it at the 37-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Yeah. He's standing on the 39-yard line right now. I think they're going to, now they're marching off the penalty against the Pirates. That's a Bulldog bail bonds penalty that marches off 5 yards against the Pirates. It's going to be right at the 45-yard line for 1st and 10. The Bulldogs start the second half, 2 men wide right. And it's a handoff to Cam, who bowls his way up to the 50-yard line.
Pick up a 4.
No, they're marking it at the 49-yard line. Bulldogs getting right back up. Coming at it, trips right. Cam in the backfield with Ty. And
I don't know.
some kind of a penalty flag there? No.
78, I think, might have been tagged for the flag.
Yep,
I'm
once you
not
get
sure. They pointed to Kingston, but I don't know if it was actually him or not.
After 5-yard penalty.
Yeah, once you get set, you can't move. That'll make it 2nd down and 11. Once again, Tomias in the backfield. He's got Cam right beside him. And Cam gets the ball, runs for 12. First down, Bulldogs.
Avery Lawson was leading the way for Cam. He just fought him through those holes, moved those chains, boys. First down for the Bulldogs.
A Riverside Bank first down, and the Bulldogs get right back up. Another handoff. This time it's Turkey.
Cam.
He gets outside. I'm sorry, that is Cam.
Cambo just drops his shoulder and goes into number 19.
Just a 20-yard run.
Ribio Willis on the tackles. He steps out at the
25-yard line.
26-yard line.
Marking it at the 26. So here we go, 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs at the Pirate 26-yard line. Referee slowing things down for a moment. And the Bulldogs exchange players. Number 70.
Will Baldwin checks in.
Harris comes out, and Will Baldwin comes in. Here come the Bulldogs. Tobias is back to pass. He's throwing deep. He's and it's on the ground. Incomplete pass. They got the coverage back there just in time.
He was going to Travis Gray, and he was
behind
up.
him. He had him beat. The ball just didn't quite get out there to him. So here we go, 2nd and 10 at the 31-yard line. Taylor hands it off to Cam, and Cam gets hit from the side. Didn't get a chance to break it out to the left.
He ran into the big man in the middle, Zach Holscher. They collided there.
Yeah, he just was getting out there before his blockers did. Make it 3rd down and 12 after that loss of 3, or loss of 2 rather. So the Bulldogs looking to pick up 12 on this 3rd down play. Twins right, and Travis Gray Twins on both sides. And delayed handoff to Cam. Looks like they just had trouble with the exchange, and it didn't go well. That's going to make it 4th down and about 18. 4th and 19. And at this point, with this field position, the Bulldogs are just going to go for it. And empty backfield, trips right, 2 men left. Ty's throwing it deep. He's
wide open.
Got a man.
Turkey on his feet, all the way down to the
5-yard line. He got across the middle, wide open. Got the pass, and you've got to put 2 or 3 men to get him down. As we watch this again on the replay, empty backfield, Taylor steps up into the pocket, fires away, has the man.
Hands off to Cam. Cam cuts to the left side, charges down to the 2-yard line, make it the 3.
Bulldogs knocking on the door again. Going to increase this 27-7 score.
2nd and goal.
And here come the Bulldogs. Gives it to Cam. Cam's going into the line. Looking to see where they mark it. I do not see a touchdown call. Got it down to about the 1. Yes, he's marking it at the 1-yard line.
Cam Williams. Stop short of the goal line. It'll be 3rd down and goal.
3rd and 1. Once again, Taylor has Williams in the backfield. And he's going to throw it. He's rolling right. He tucks it away and gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs, Tobias Taylor.
That touchdown was brought to you by Tobias Taylor and the Jefferson Bulldogs. 33-7 with 8:32 left here in the 3rd quarter. Bulldogs stretch the lead.
And we're waiting for the extra point now, but we're going to watch this replay real quick. Cam moves over to the left. Taylor takes the snap and looks around for somewhere to throw it to, but just tucks it away and gets into the end zone.
The ball is back. It's down and it's through the uprights. 34-7.
Point. 34-7.
8:32 left here in the 3rd quarter, and the Bulldogs are running wild.
They just take the opening kickoff of the 2nd half, right down the field, put it in the end zone. A lot of the work done by Cameron Williams. And the last few steps, Tobias Taylor. Just tucks it down, gets around a couple of men trying to tackle him, and into the end zone. And when Mother Nature sends her hordes of pests and bugs at you, call Patterson Pest Patrol. Owned and operated by Marion County's Sheila Kendrick, Deke's daughter. Patterson Pest Patrol has grown to cover 17 counties all over East Texas. Her staff knows the roads around here. Fleas, termites, rodents, bedbugs, ew. They put the cuffs on pests so you can rest. Call Sheila and her crew at 903-799-9138. Patterson Pest Patrol. And now we get ready for our kickoff here. Ethan Maxwell getting ready to kick it off after making that extra point. Steps up, sends it down the field, and it's a relatively short kick to the 35-yard line. Returned out past the 50 to the 46-yard line.
Junior Thompson on the carry into Bulldog territory. Looks like they're going to spot it at about the 45. We're waiting to see the officials where they're going to mark it.
But it's in Bulldog territory, a short field for the Pirates this time. Five yards added to the end of the run. He did not say why. Waiting for a signal here.
Did not know.
Okay, here come the Pirates at the Bulldog 40-yard line. Johnson hands it to Holloway.
Keeper.
He
Johnson spun his way to the right side, steps up to about the 39, 1 yard for the carry.
So just 1 yard on that carry. Johnson getting his men up to the line fairly quickly. He's in the shotgun, takes the snap, gives it to Holloway.
Keeper again.
Yep, another keeper. Yep.
Had a pack of dogs on him that time. He loses 2 yards back to the 41.
Yeah, he's doing a good job on the fake handoffs.
So, Greg, that's going to be 3rd and 11 with 7:42 left here in the third quarter.
Right, the clock is running fast, and the Pirates need to score if they're going to find a way to get this game. But the Bulldogs do not intend to let them have it. And they stand up, slow things down, get their play in. Johnson gets back in the shotgun. He's got Holloway behind him.
Johnson's a big old boy himself.
Yes, he is. He's 6 foot tall and around 200 pounds. And the rush simply gets to him. He tries to step up into the pocket, ends up tucking the ball, and
he was attacked by a pack of dogs that time.
Yes.
Dale Brown finally dropped him down. It'll be 4th and 11.
Yep. Just got it back to the 41-yard line.
He's got to go downfield with the pass.
But if he doesn't have time and he doesn't have a man open, this Bulldog brick wall defense is just going after him. They're ready to tee off right now. Here they come. Holloway through the middle. He's got some room. He's to the 30 and down at the 21-yard line. First down. That is a Riverside Bank of Jefferson first down at the 21-yard line. And Holloway is down right now.
Dale Brown on the stop. We don't need that young man to get hurt.
No, you don't want to see guys get hurt.
He has got a great future ahead of him.
So we're going to have the camera back out to the middle of the field. UIL rules don't have us show injured players on the field, but we're going to go back to that previous touchdown. Tobias just tucks it and runs into the end zone. Okay, the injured player is up on his feet, walking off.
All right, fans, let's give him a hand as he exits the field.
Yeah, everybody needs to give that guy a big hand, and the crowd does.
He has been the man for Pittsburg tonight.
He's just being beat up by a bunch of Bulldogs.
Yes. And he's jogging off under his own power, so he's going to be all right.
First and 10 for the Pirates at the Bulldog 22.
Here come the Pirates. First and 10 at the Bulldog 22. Looking for a number of who replaced Holloway. Number 0. That's going to be J.R. Thompson. Behind, J.R. Thompson is behind Cord Johnson in the backfield. The snap to Johnson, and it just gets it away.
Oh, wow. He
Just
had a man
over
in
the
his
shoulder.
face.
Yeah, a Bulldog right there, but that pass was lobbed right up there. He threw it to where only his guy could get it, and that's a touchdown for the Pirates.
Travis Gray, right? I think that was Travis that was back there. It may have been Chance Washington.
An amazing 21-yard play for the Pirates. Looks like they're going to use a swinging gate. And there's
I don't think he made it. I don't think he made it.
There's a flag on the play out at the 2-yard line on the right side.
You are correct. I believe it was against the Bulldogs.
2-point conversion was good.
The 2-point conversion is called good as they ran it into the end zone.
Bulldog Belbon's penalty flag. And now it's 34-13, awaiting the PA, or maybe 2-point conversion. So 34-15. With 6:04 left here in the third quarter. Bulldogs leading the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Okay. And we'll take a look at this touchdown pass one more time.
They were all in his face.
Yeah. And
Pirates are set to kick off. Back to receive for the Bulldogs, number 24, Jermaine Hopkins. Number 3, Chris Love.
I think it was Zadion Dottie who caught that one.
Kicking for the Pirates, number 15, Jeremiah Flores.
So it makes it 34-15. Pirates get a touchdown to start the second half, make the 2-point conversion. And here comes Jeremiah Flores to kick it off for the Pirates. We've got Chris Love.
Turkey back deep.
It's
picked
a
it
short
up
kick
on the run.
Out to the 40. A 20-yard kick and a 6-yard return. Who was that on the return?
Avery Lawson.
Avery Lawson got that one.
Number 17, Avery Lawson.
So Avery Lawson gets that kickoff, returns it about 6 yards. They just tried to squib it. And let's make it a 7-yard return as the ball is marked on the 47-yard line of the Bulldogs. And here they come. Tomias Taylor and Cameron Williams in the backfield. There's the snap, the give to Cam. He's through the line. And depending on where they mark it, it's going to be a first down.
I'll tell you what, Cam got behind the Kingston Nelson that time and just walked his way down for 9 yards.
Yeah, just weaved his way. It's a 9 yards. Going to leave a short yard for the first down. And the give is to Cam. He's going through the middle again and moves the pile several yards.
Move those chains, boys.
39-yard line. That is a Riverside Bank first down. We are looking forward to some more maximized touchdowns from these Bulldogs. Tomias is under pressure. He's tucking the ball and running. And he gets from the 39 up to the 35-yard line or so.
Pick up a 4.
Number 2, Tomias Taylor.
Well,
no, they're
Maybe
going to
a
give it to
3.
him, make it 3, because the referee spotted at the 36. Looks like his knee went down there. 2nd down and 7 for the Bulldogs. They're getting the play in from the sidelines. They've got it in. Twins right. Man to the left. Tobias gives it to Cam, who is going to get about 3, maybe 4 yards.
Big Terrell Wilson on the tackle that time. So it'll bring up 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5. They gave him a couple of yards there. It's on the Pirate 34-yard line. 3rd down and 5. Once again, Tobias in the shotgun with Cam right beside him. One man to the right, Twins to the left. He's back to pass. Under pressure. Steps up, throws it. He has got Chris Love for the 1st down. Out to the 26-yard line where he goes out of bounds.
Fly on the catch that time. Move those chains, boys. First
right.
down.
That is going to be another Riverside Bank of Jefferson 1st down. We want to maximize touchdown. And the give is to Cam. He's going around right end. Is he going to make the corner? He makes the corner to the 20, the 10. He's to the 5. And he gets in for a maximized touchdown.
Cambo on the run, stomps it into the end zone. 3:47 left here in the 3rd quarter, and the Bulldogs stretch it 40-15, awaiting the PAT.
Yeah, we're waiting for the extra point here. Player's about to get set.
Ethan Maxwell, the kicker.
One
Chance
more.
Washington, the holder.
One more player being sent onto the field. Jacoby Morrow. But Ethan Maxwell set to kick this extra point. There's the snap. It's down. It's up. It's good.
No good. It went to
no
the
good.
outside.
I'm sorry. It went to, yeah.
Into the offside, so it'll be 40-15 with 3:47 left.
Okay, let's
here
take a
in.
look at this touchdown. Just give the ball to Cam. He finds a way to get around to the outside, gets a couple of blocks, makes a man miss, breaks 2 more tackles, and he is in the end zone. UNLV is getting a great player in Cameron Williams.
Not only a great player, a great young man.
That's absolutely right.
He is taking care of his grades.
Yes, he is. He's trying
Miss
to grade
Nikki
early.
has pushed those 2 kids of hers, and she's done a marvelous job. The little man is coming up. I talked to him on the field earlier before the game started, and he said he was ready.
Oh.
Little brother's coming.
Yeah, and he's going to be something if he tries to outdo his brother. So that was a maximized touchdown with 3 minutes, 47 seconds left in the 3rd quarter, making our score Bulldogs 40, Pirates 15.
For the Pirates, number 3, Jaquavian Beasley. Number 2, Caden Butler. And number 18, Braden Lafayette.
And Ethan Maxwell is set to kick off. There's the kick. It's a low liner kick. Fielded down about the 15-yard line. That's number 2, Caden Butler, running towards his right.
Down goes Butler.
And he gets out to about the 35, 36-yard line where the Pirates will take over. 1st and 10.
Well, Greg Cambo just walked his way into it. He was not going to be denied on that one. He just walked his way in.
He broke tackles, made people miss, and got to the end zone for a maximized touchdown. And once again, we'd like to thank our sponsors, all of you. You're doing a great job, and we're proud to have you on this broadcast with us. Pirates 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line. Johnson in the backfield. And Holloway is back in the game. They run him up the right side through the line. He gets a couple of yards. They're going to put it at the 39-yard line where it's going to be second down and 8.
Second down for the Pirates at the 39.
And the Pirates trying to get their play in from the sideline and then get set. Johnson once again in a short shotgun with Holloway right behind him. There's the snap. It's a oh, he gets a pitch out to.
He's on his feet.
Yeah, number 19.
Pitch to number 19.
Toribio Willis.
Willis. And he runs hard, gets a first down for the Pirates.
It took a pack of dogs to bring him down, Greg.
Yes, he's running like some of our guys.
First and 10 at their own.
Especially Jermaine Hopkins. But here come Anna. Looks like a bad snap, but Johnson's got it.
Oh.
Everybody seems to be falling down out there. The receiver fell down, and one of the defenders fell down as well.
Chris Love saw that ball coming. He tried to stop him, catch it, and he was going too fast the wrong direction.
Yes, his feet slipped out from under him.
Second down and 10 for the Pirates.
That broken play, the Pirates were lucky that it didn't turn worse. So here they go, second and 10 at their own 48-yard line. They're hoping to move the ball across midfield, but the Bulldogs are here to stop them. Man in motion. Give is to Holloway. He's got some room, runs it, and there's a flag on the play in an area that's usually holding. Holloway's being helped to his feet. We're going to find out what the penalty is. Rip. Okay, something that's still second down. And they are walking backwards. That's going to be a Bulldog bail bonds penalty flag. They get marched off 10 yards against the Pirates.
It remains second down.
It will still be second down. They're at their own 42-yard line. Bulldogs looking for a stop here on second down. It's Johnson and Holloway in the backfield. Had a man try to go in motion. They try to reverse, and it did not work.
Cornell Young on the tackle, number 28. He has really been involved in everything that's going on in this possession.
Right, we've got a player slow getting up for the Pirates. So we're going to take a moment and let the training staff come and help him get off the field. Okay, we've got a replay coming up here of this last play. Snap back to Johnson. And he gives it to number 18. That's going to be Braden Lafayette, who just takes a few steps and finds a brick wall of Bulldogs swarming on him.
BMV 9368 red Ford car.
Zeke Crane being helped off the field. He's limping, but he's on his own now.
Yeah, nobody's holding him up. He's walking it off.
Louisiana Z360083 white Ford truck. Texas license MZF 8194 maroon Chevy Suburban. And KLR.
And the Pirates are coming back now to the line of scrimmage, getting ready to start this game back up.
That'll be 3rd and 22 for the Pirates.
At their own 36-yard line. The line to gain is the Bulldogs 42. Johnson's in the backfield with Holloway behind him. Single receivers to either side. He's going hands off up the middle.
The Bull just drops his helmet and goes forward. Dropped by a pack of dogs.
Attention, please.
Holloway could not move that pile that far.
Louisiana.
It's at the Pirate 42-yard line. 4th down
Blue Grand Market.
and about 17. Okay. Officially, it's 4th and 22.
The Pirates are in punt formation.
So the Pirates are going to punt it away. Chris Love is back deep for Jefferson. Kick is away. And it takes a Bulldog bounce. It lands about the 25-yard line. And Bulldog bounce puts it at the Bulldog 28-yard line, where they're going to take over 1st and 10. No matter what you hear, do not be fooled. Not all insurance policies are created equal. Purchase a cut rate policy online now, and you may be in for an unpleasant surprise later. As an independent agent, Brown Rig Insurance can offer benefits you cannot get from any website. Call 903-938-8888 or see them online at www.brownriginsurance.com.
Cam cuts to the left side, finds some room, cuts back inside, and they drop him at the 29-yard line.
That 4-yard gain will make it 2nd down and 6.
Go by and see Victor Perot and his crew.
Yeah, once again, that website for Brown Rig Insurance was www.brownrigins.com. And snap, the handoff to Cam. He's going through the middle, taking advantage of his blockers. And he's out to about the 39-yard line. That's where I see the referee standing. Bulldogs getting ready. Nope, they're going to mark it at the 38.
Sergio Garcia just wrapped him up that time, and Cam drug him the last 2 yards.
Right, and with 5 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter,
they're going to let it run down.
And they're letting it run out because that was a running play. At the end of the 3rd quarter, Bulldogs 40, Pirates 15. We've got some scores coming up here as we get ready to start the 4th quarter. Go ahead, Ned.
3rd quarter, your Bulldogs up over Pittsburg Pirates 40-15. Bullard now 16-7 over Liberty Ilo. Liberty Ilo 2-1. They'll be 2-2 if they lose this one. ARP over Sabine 26-13 the 3rd quarter, and those are the only 3rd quarter scores we have other than ours. Hooks is over. Winsboro's actually over Hooks 33-13. Pottsboro over Munster 19-7. Marshall over Palestine 35-7. Longview over Ruston now 10-7. Legion Fields 36. Hawkins 22. Well, Greg, you got to hand it to the Bulldogs, the coaching staff. They've gotten better each week, and this week the most important thing, we've been eating over penalties the first 3 games, and tonight the lack of penalties, that could be due to the crew that's out there or just that our guys have finally figured it out.
Yeah, I'm not seeing a lot of hands outside. The blocking is sound. It's great. And here we go with the 4th quarter. We're going to have all of the elements of Texas high school football. We've got the teams, we've got the bands, we've got the crowd, we've got the cheerleaders.
A big crowd.
And we have got a 3rd down and 2. Tamias throws it out, and he bounces it in.
Intended to Tigray. Took a little hop and right into his hands, but
yeah, but once it hits the ground, it's an incomplete pass. That'll bring up 4th down and 2. And the Bulldogs bring on the punting unit.
Back deep for the Pirates will be number 13, Cam Dottie.
So here comes the punt by the Bulldogs. It's a high snap, but he gets it away.
Pretty good punt if he'll take a. Yeah, they're going to dine it down at there at the 41.
Oh, he almost had that one blocked, but he got it away. Good job, Ethan Maxwell.
The Pirates will begin 1st and 10, and they're on 41.
They're going to spot it at the 40, it looks like.
Yeah, just waiting for the referee's spot. He puts it down right on the 40-yard line, the nose of the football on the 40. So here we go with the 4th quarter. Just 10 seconds ticked off during that punt. Pirates are going to try to do something with it here.
They may call timeout. No, he's checking with the coaches.
Yeah, they've had a
They're
tendency
waiting.
to.
They've got 2 coming in.
And now they're trying to figure out the substitutions.
One goes
and
back.
they have to call a timeout because they were down to 3 seconds left and nowhere close to being set.
I hate that.
Yeah. You've got to have you guys knowing who's going to be in the game because that was a play right after a punt. You got to have them ready. So each team huddles up, getting some information from their coaches.
Coach Ty Taylor walking the sidelines, talking to everybody.
Yes, he is. Keeping them in the game. They've got their heads on straight. It is a 25-point lead. And considering that the Bulldogs scored 27 in the second quarter, this game is not over yet.
Boy, he came here with an idea, and these kids have bought into his system, and they are performing to perfection.
Yes, they have. They are looking great tonight. So here come the Pirates. They've got it 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line. Bulldogs getting ready to stop them. It's a handoff.
And they did.
To the man in motion, and he just runs into a brick wall.
Cornell Nunn was the first man to him.
Yes, that was number 18, Braden Lafayette, who got the ball and had nowhere to go, so it's a loss of 2 for the Pirates.
Cornell Nunn has been busy all night. He wasn't on our roster. I had to go down and ask someone who it was, and he has really been tackling well.
Yes, he has. Bulldogs ready to stop the Pirates, who face a 2nd down and 12. And he's going to pass.
Oh, no. Nothing there. He was intended for number 13, Cam Dottie, but he just well
Johnson
overthrew
was
him.
under pressure, and he just threw it out of bounds. So once again, 3rd down and 12 from their own 38-yard line. Pirates just trying to stay out of the way of the Bulldogs' brick wall defense. They stand up again, get their play. Now they get set, ready to go. Johnson hands it to Hawk. No, Johnson keeps it himself. And
I think that was a fumble. They didn't call it down, boy.
No, he was on his way
down. There's a flag right there. That's going to be against Pittsburgh.
Yeah, he was on his way down and let the ball get loose. But let's see what happens with this Bulldog bail bonds penalty flag. I see them pointing towards Pittsburgh, so.
The Bulldog bail bonds flag, I believe, is going to be against Pittsburgh. I saw one of the guys, Big Cleat, our guy.
A hold? Yeah, he's calling holding against Pittsburgh.
Declined.
That's a decline penalty, bringing up 4th down and 12.
The infraction goes against the Pirates, and the penalty is declined.
Chris Love goes back as return man. Well, now Turkey does. Turkey's checking in now. Tyler McCurry is coming in.
Jermaine Hopkins.
To receive the Bulldogs, number 24.
You got 2 speedsters back there.
Snap is back there. He gets it off. And Hopkins lets it bounce. It goes inside the 15, down to about the 11-yard line where they down it. The Bulldogs take over. 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
1st down and 10.
10:31 left here in the 4th quarter. Bulldogs up by 25. The score is 40-15. Dogs over Pirates.
And you can expect that the Bulldogs are going to run the ball and let this clock move. Here they come over the ball at the 11-yard line. Twins right. Chris Love out to the left.
And Jermaine Hopkins in the backfield now with Tamias.
I don't have the stats in front of me about how many yards Cameron Williams has. Cameron Williams has 208 yards on the night, but Jermaine Hopkins takes this carry, goes up through the left side of the line for
about a 3-yard gain.
Yards. And we will try it again. Turkey, Jermaine Hopkins. Turkey is the nickname they've given him. He gets around the left end.
Man.
Out over the 20. That's going to be close to the first down.
That dude weighs about $150, and he runs like he's 250 pounds.
Yeah.
He is just a stellar little athlete.
Even last season as a freshman, anytime he got the ball, he was trying to score, and they had to work to bring him down. This is going to be 3rd down and about 1. Taylor in the shotgun with Hopkins right beside him. There's the snap, handoff to Hopkins, and he is across the 20.
Fought his way out.
Gets across the 25. He does not want to go down whenever he touches the ball.
He broke away from that guy and just skirted downfield for another 10 yards. Move those chains, boys, down to the 34-yard and the 35-yard line.
That is a Riverside Bank first down. Amazing run by Jermaine Hopkins.
About the 30-yard line.
Yeah, about the 30-yard line. Just amazing run. Okay, here come the Bulldogs. The clock is running with 9:02 left. Another handoff to Jermaine Hopkins. And the Bulldogs are just pushing the pile back. Hopkins only got 2 yards on that carry, but the offensive line is just starting to mow the Pirates down. Bulldogs get the play in from the sidelines. They're ready to go with Tobias Taylor in the shotgun. Jermaine Hopkins right beside him to his right. To his left. There's the handoff. Hopkins going around the right end. Gets about 5 yards or so. We'll see where they mark it.
Worked off the right side that time, picking up good yardage. Going to bring it up 3rd and 4 now.
Yeah, got about 5 yards. Let's call it. Let's see where they mark it. Yeah, call it 3rd and 4, 3.5.
37.
And now we have another running back in.
That's Dale Brown.
So here comes the snap. High snap, but Dale Brown has the ball. He's trying to get through the line and gets about 1 yard. That's going to bring up 4th and 2.
The linebacker that time, 44, Jamie Villegas on the tackle. He got a little bit out of it, Greg. Maybe a yard.
Maybe a yard. But now the Bulldogs are bringing on the punting team. So Ethan Maxwell is getting ready to kick it away to the Pirates. They've got a man deep at the 20-yard line. It's going to be an awfully long punt if it gets that far. A good snap. Maxwell gets the punt away. And it lands at about the 37-yard line. Takes a Bulldog bounce inside the 25, where they down it.
22-yard line.
Down at the 22-yard line. The Pirates are going to take over 1st and 10 with 7:08 left in the game. The Bulldogs leading 40-15.
Tell you what, Ethan Maxwell is becoming a good weapon. His punch and kicks are just.
Yeah, his leg is just, his kicks are getting stronger every week. Good job, Ethan.
He's just a sophomore, but he has really matured in the first 4 games.
Absolutely. He's going to be a weapon by the time we get to the district games and to the playoffs. But here come the Pirates. 1st and 10. They hand off to Holloway, who just meets up with the Bulldog brick wall. I'm sorry, that's number 44 who carried that.
Caden Parrish and Aaron Bellard on the tackle.
Yeah.
I wonder if he says Ballard.
Yeah, but Jamie Villegas, or is it Jaime?
Look at that harvest moon.
Yes.
That is absolutely beautiful.
Absolutely. Coming up still with a big tinge of orange. And Johnson keeps it himself, gets out to about the 25-yard line, and then the Bulldog brick wall just moves him back.
7 Bulldogs on the attack that time, a pack of dogs.
That's right.
Well, the man himself, Cornell Nunn's got to come off the field. He lost his bonnet. 3rd and a long 8. On the keeper, getting some yards. Well enough for the first down. Works his way down to the.
It's real close, but they are giving him the first down, marking it at the 34-yard line.
Move those chains, boys.
He'll be first, and that is a Riverside Bank of Jefferson first down. 5 minutes, 28 seconds left in the game. The clock continues to run. These running plays are just going to eat it up. And the Pirates get ready. They've got 2 men behind Johnson. There's the handoff.
The Bull charges forward. Ray, do you realize that we have 5 maximized touchdowns?
Amazing.
Sheila Lane Bartels, you have done well, young lady. We miss old Bobby tonight. He's playing music. He's making money.
Playing guitar, if I remember right.
Oh, yeah.
Here comes Holloway again. He's got some room to run. He's across the 50 to the 40 to the 30. Run him out of bounds at inside the 30-yard line. Down to about looks like they're marking it at the 27-yard line. But he finally got some room to run. One of the Bulldogs lost a hat. He's having to come off for a play. It's number 61.
That was a bruising run by Holloway.
Yes, it was. I'm sorry. It's not. Well, yeah, the running back actually is number 0, J.R. Thompson. Holloway's out of the game. Man in motion, but they give it to Thompson, who gets stood up after a gain of 2, maybe 3 yards. Just takes it up the middle. The clock continues to run. We're through 4 minutes left in the game.
40-15. Bulldogs up by 25.
If the Pirates want to win this game, they're going to have to do something quickly and do it now. But primarily their offense is through their backfield. There's the snap to Johnson. He gives it to Thompson, who gets 2, maybe 3 yards, depending on where they spot it.
Meet Cornell Young. Down he goes.
It's going to be, looks like they're just giving him 1 yard at the 29-yard line. So, and it looks like a different quarterback for the Pirates. Number 14, Parker Johnson, now in at quarterback. Tosses it to Thompson, who's trying to go around left. Bulldogs are swarming over there to get him. They got him with a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards. Just looking for the referee spot.
Caden Parrish on the tackle.
And looks like they're marking it at the 28-yard line. Means a gain of 1. No gain at all. He's marking it at the 24-yard line.
So, Greg, what is that going to be, 4th and 7?
4th and 6. Yeah, it looks like 4th and 6 from here. And they have no choice. They're going for it. And a pitch and a fumble. He picks it up, but that swarming Bulldog defense, the pack of dogs, is right there to eat him up.
Keyshawn Whitaker on the tackle. So the Bulldogs will get the ball.
And we'll watch, hopefully we can watch the replay on this.
2:13 left on the clock, 40-15. Bulldogs.
Yeah, that turnover on downs should seal the deal. Pittsburgh only has 2 timeouts. And here come the Bulldogs, ready to start what should be their last drive. The Pirates only have 2 timeouts. Tobias in the backfield at quarterback in the shotgun. Hands it to Jermaine Hopkins, who runs around right end. He makes the corner, gets to the 40, and taken
throw
out
a
of
flag
bounds.
on that one.
And up to number 24, Jermaine Hopkins.
They got him after he was out of bounds, but there's no flag. They're going to move the chains.
Moves the chains after that big run by Jermaine Hopkins.
Gives up the Bulldogs first down.
Clock continues to run now. 1 minute and 41 seconds left. Here comes the snap. And Jermaine Hopkins has it again. He's looking for room to run. Doesn't find any.
Boy, Jermaine is just so slick. He just fakes and goes, cuts and breaks. Number 21 down there.
Who's playing quarterback right now? That does not look like.
Kristen Bowman is in his chair. He is rooting his Bulldogs on. Keeper.
Oh, he gets stood up.
Chance Washington.
Chance Washington playing quarterback. He was moving up the field, and then he got stood up.
Lane Humphrey comes in. I don't have a name for number 20, but he's in.
Jacoby Morrow. Jacoby Morrow at running back. Chance Hopkins at quarterback. I'm sorry, Chance Washington at quarterback. And getting the play from the sidelines.
Clock is down to 27 and ticking. They may get one more.
6 seconds left on the play clock. They're going to take the penalty. No, there's the snap, and he takes a knee. That will be the ball game.
To number 12.
Bulldogs 40, Pirates 15.
Make it 4-0 for your Jefferson Bulldogs.
And at the end of regulation, the final score, Pittsburgh Pirates 15 and Jefferson Bulldogs 40.
What you hear. Don't be fooled. Not all insurance policies are created equal. Purchase a cut rate policy online now, and you may be in for an unpleasant surprise later.
We have them.
We may well be the first final score of the night. Okay, got scores.
Ours is the only one that is a final, but Liberty Ilo now up over Bullard 20-16. Arp over Sabine 33-13. Man, Pottsboro and Munster's having a knockdown drag out. 26-21 in the first quarter. Pottsboro.
In what quarter? Third quarter. Or is it fourth?
Fourth quarter.
You said first.
Longview now trailing Ruston, Louisiana, 14-10. Legion Fields 39, Hawkins 30 in the fourth quarter. 48-21 was the last score we had for Tatum over West Russ. I can't tell what that is. Would that be 30 to a dyslexic 30-10?
Something like that, I believe.
26-21.
We get
Spring Hill
scores.
over Gladewater, and White Oak 25-14 over Queen City. All of those in the fourth quarter.
Just very quickly, a summary of the scoring. 7 minutes, 30 seconds into the first quarter. Cord Johnson throws it for 38 yards to number 13, Cam Dottie. For that touchdown, they made the extra point, got off to a 7-0 lead. But then into the second quarter at 11:53, Tamias threw it to Travis Gray for 31 yards in the touchdown. The extra point was good, made it 7-7. Then, just shortly after that, at 10 minutes, 22 seconds left, an interception by Thor. Coven Tomlinson takes it back 19 yards to the house. The extra point was no good. Made it 13-7 Bulldogs. Then 3 minutes, 23 seconds before the half. Tamias throws it to Chris Love. 7 yards for the touchdown. The extra point was good, and 20-7 was our score. The Bulldogs get it back after a 3 and out. At 2:01 left in the second quarter, Cam Williams, 33 yards for the touchdown. They couldn't even get him down with a horse collar tackle. Going into the half, 27-7 after the extra point was made. Into the third quarter, the Bulldogs get the opening kickoff, take it down at 8 minutes, 32 seconds to go. Tamias Taylor called his own number, got it in for the running touchdown. The extra point was good, 34-7. Then, just a little over 2 minutes later, Pittsburgh scored again, throwing it to Zadion Dottie. And their extra point conversion attempt, a 2-point conversion, was good, bringing our score to 34-15. But then with 3 minutes, 47 seconds left in the third quarter, Cam Williams, 27 yards, takes it in for the touchdown around the right side. The extra point was no good, bringing our final score, Bulldogs 40, Pirates 15. We've got some stats for you.
On the ground, Cameron Williams, 208 yards on 26 carries, 2 touchdowns. Turkey had 57 yards on 11 carries, total of 272 yards rushing and 3 touchdowns. Through the air, Tamias 7 for 12 for 98 yards, 2 touchdowns. Pittsburgh had 139 total yards on the ground, 48 carries. They were 3 of 9 through the air for 65 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception. And that kind of sums it up.
A dominating performance by the Jefferson Bulldogs. It's been homecoming, and you just don't lose homecoming.
You don't want to.
No.
These Bulldogs have no quit. They get better each week. And I tell you what, our coaches adjusted very well quickly in the first quarter, and that was the end of the offense for Pittsburgh.
Right. They had one drive they scored on, and then Jefferson just took over.
Next week, the Gladewater Bears.
Let's watch these highlights real quick. Here's Tamias taking the snap and finding Chris Love for the touchdown.
Fly on the catch. Here we go. Defensively.
Right. This one should be the interception.
Look at that. Look at that defensive line. It was like that all night long.
Just no time to throw it. Got the sack. That one was.
Here comes Cambo.
Yeah.
He fights for this. He was not going to be denied.
No.
Horse collar and all, touchdown.
And he still keeps on his feet, gets the ball across. People just gathered around on
Tamias looking downfield. He's got a receiver. It is Turkey. Goes up, catches the ball, and gets down to the 6-yard line.
snap here. Everybody going out, but Tamias just rolls right, decides to keep it, goes in for the touchdown. We've got one more touchdown to look at here. Just hand the ball to Cameron. He gets around the right end, breaks the tackle.
He was not going to be denied
breaks
there.
2 more tackles, and broke 3 tackles on that play. Got it into the end zone.
And your final, Jefferson 40, Pittsburg 15, homecoming night 2024 is in the bags.
Jefferson Bulldogs go to 4-0, and we will see you on Thursday night from Gladewater. Bulldogs take on the Bears for their first district game under new head coach Ty Taylor.
I'm Jefferson Angelo.
I'm Greg Ingraham.
Good evening. Go Dogs.